Remember, I'm not joking. You guys woke me up, and then Ken started talking about the spelling test, and you lost me, and I'm tired. I'm really, really tired, and and we're gonna look at some coins here in a second. Hidden. I need a computer tower, and you told me you're gonna give me a computer tower like a week ago. What's happening with that? What's crack-lacking, shellacking, nerd kid, naked. No, no, I'm not naked. Naked, showing you public parts. Come on now. Mm. It's hot still. The air is fighting the. This is a garage. It's not a. You need to email me with what you want. So you're missing the point, brother. I'm not a computer guy, or else I'd do it my goddamn self. I want a tower that really is just. How do you say? It's just for this. You know what I mean? Mean Joe Green. Mr. Brian Hooper, how are you, buddy? Coin Collector Texas. Did you get it in the mail? I shipped. That's my dog. That's my dog. That's what I'm talking about. I bought a couple coins. It wasn't really an auction. It's kind of more like just a sale, like a fire sale or whatever you call it. Hey, Cheryl, how are you, Mama? And coin collecting that kid's got some nice stuff. He had nice coins and excuse me. And Cindy, Mama, I tried to stream, and I thought last night. Was it last night? God, I can't remember. The days are starting to melt into each other, and I went in to go. What did I do last night? All I know is that every 5 minutes, somebody would come and go, "Oh, can you grab that I need?" And by the time I was done, I think I passed out, and then I woke up and it was time to go to work. I was in the same damn clothes. And I thought, but my last memory was I was gonna stream, and that's like 3 times in a row on you. I swear to God, it's just coincidence. It had nothing to do with you. Fire Cajun, what it do? What it do? Pamela Lynn, how are you, sweetheart? Reptile, what's good, kiddo? You guys just gotta give me a minute because I like it shaken, not stirred, and I stirred this one. So, and I gotta put a T-shirt on. Man, I'm not lying. I got home. I started watching. All of us were in all the same streams tonight, right? I died. I died. I woke up. I saw Manic was on. I didn't even know what time it was. So I click on Manic, and this is like the 3rd time in a row. And they're giving their goodbyes. Man, Lemon, you should have it by Monday or Tuesday. Yeah, right on. As long as you got in the mail, that's good, man. We're good. We're good. Because those are nice. I was telling my boss about them today. You had really nice quarters, some old stuff. What else? Oh, I was hoping that old bill. I was gonna buy that old bill from you, but it was a copy, which is common. That bill that you had was common. It's not like you got the shaft or anything. HD Shovelhead. Sound underwater to me tonight must be. No, you know what? I just kind of out by the fly. I got a microphone, so God damn it. So I might plug the microphone in. That'll help. That might help. Or the camera's kind of far. That might be it. We'll do something here. Just let me take a sip, and then I'll get a T-shirt on, and we'll get it going. Mm. Oh man, Ken, he doesn't stop. I love it. He's smart. He's smart. Smart. Smart man. Really is. And all that stuff he's talking about. I like having fun, but I know what he's saying. It's just nobody told me there was gonna be a math test. I didn't sign up for all that. Damn it. Sandy's all hot because Lemon's naked. She's mad at me because I'm not naked. I'm half naked. I'm not naked. That's those are rumors. God damn it. Oh, get old. Don't get old. Come here, shirt. Where are you? Here, boy. Yeah, it feels warm. Maybe it's cooled down. It might have cooled down. I just know that when I take my shirt off, it's soft and wet. Yeah, it sounds like it. Let's see the fresh one. Sure. Fresh out of the cold dryer. Ooh, I got some good coins. Look at the. We can start by looking at the. God damn! Looks like a tornado came through here. Man, I must roll around, flop around a lot in this chair when I'm asleep. Yeah. Or somebody came in and reminded me to fire the maid. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Perfection, perfection, success, success. Okay. Ooh. You guys can't see, but I have one sock on. Oh shit, that's funny. Where's my other sock? It's on my desk. Why do I have one sock on my desk and one sock on my foot? Good times. Good times. All right. And there we go. Ooh, I don't know if you guys got these where you're at, but the camera just lost its bite. Little thing or anyhow, these are Cliff bars. You get God macadamia. These are the white chocolate macadamia nut. I'm telling you right now, if you haven't had one of these, get them. It's a protein bar that tastes like, let's say, like heaven dipped in heaven. Matter of fact, I'm gonna eat it right now. These freaking things are good. They're good, good, good. Calm down, ladies. Calm down. What happened? What happened? Where's that son of a bitch? He owes me $3. Hmm. How was everybody's day? The week. So this is my Friday. What? So that means what's that? That means it's Saturday or Sunday, I believe. Yeah, that's right. Mr. Lincoln, with what says you? How are you? Yeah, I apologize for the wrinkles. I didn't take them out straight out of the dryer. Let them sit there all day, so they probably gotta hate that because that's the only iron I own right now, except for an antique one that doesn't work. Um. Oh, so I picked up some cool stuff. You know what I was doing last night? While you guys were all out on the town, probably, like living and having a real life. I was just sitting here in this freaking garage. I put my type set. Uh, it's the modern typeset, so it's not like a real typeset book. A real one has like gold coins and all that. But these are nice. This like I'm really new. Forget about it. I'm only just tired. How are you doing? You know what? I'm not joking, Lincoln. I walked in here, sat down, ready to catch streams that I hadn't caught for a few weeks. All good intentions, and I freaking died. I was eating a piece of fried chicken that my daughter brought me a couple nights ago, I think. Excuse me. And I will email you Monday. Yeah, man. I need a computer tower. I have the monitor, obviously, and the keyboard, etc. Oh, I think you need to know if I'm using a TV. I'm using an LED HDMI. I think that you need to know that, right? So that it has that kind of connector in, because I don't want to have to buy nothing but a tower. Yeah, 1 terabyte. I want at least 1 terabyte, and then everything else like fast. I just don't want it to have any problems whatsoever. So you need HDMI output. You're speaking French to me. The hell if I know. So I got the first page full. Yeah. You know what? I'm not gonna lie, like, because I'm putting dance goes together. You collect that dimes, you put them in a dime book, yada yada. This one was kind of fun. Yeah, right, Pam. This because it's one of each, and I put as nice as stuff that I could find that I had here. You know, without. And I'm gonna tell you right now, my book's BU. I even put a really nice 50D in where the Jefferson goes from 38 to 2003. Excuse me, with exception. Excuse me, damn it. Bear with me. You know what? The Indian head is pretty nice. The V nickel's gonna get upgraded, and the barber dime. I didn't have any high grade barber dimes, but I got a VDB 1909. I got one of those nice Indian heads that I had bought in earlier. Everything else is, even my Mercury. I put a really high dollar Mercury in there. My lip has stopped quivering. I was giving you a hard time, Paula. She's such a good sport. And I wasn't joking. I bet when you get mad, you're a reckoning. 50Ds are nice. Yeah. Right, Fire Cajun? I think about you every time I pick one up now. Okay, so I did not have a Standing Liberty quarter, so I got one at work today. Oh shit! I forgot about the halves. Damn it! That's when you get tired and you start writing stuff down. Did I pick up a half for this? No, but I got a peace dollar for it, specifically for this. So we did get the peace dollar. We got the half, and then one of the Ike dollars because it has the Ikes. So anyhow, this is the next page. This is a 3-page book. So quarters. Let's see. Is that not? Trying to get the glare, the reflection off for you guys. Yeah, oh, you're one of the cry fighters, we call them. When I was growing up, there was always one of the kids that, you get fist fights and stuff. The kid that start crying, don't fight that kid because that kid's gonna kick the shit out of you. I know exactly what you're talking about. And I lied. I said I needed only standing. So I'm gonna put this in. I'm gonna show you the quarter, then we're gonna put it in there. We'll put the coins I got for it. I thought I was gonna be done with this book today. I lied, or I was mistaken. So I didn't get like a crazy insane. I just got it's a 30S, relatively, I think a good. We're gonna call it a good, which is nice. This is probably it's probably my favorite quarter, and I don't even have a whole lot of them, and that doesn't really show you well, huh? Oh, it's got the different. Hey, that's not a bad picture, bad view there. Hey, Luna, this is my first time catching you, but I do watch your old videos. I just want to say, keep up the good work. Well, Mr. Black Steel Reserve Coin 366. Thank you, man. Because I am a streamer. I want to say I have uploaded maybe 2 videos tops the whole time out of all the videos. I don't even know if it keeps you count if you don't upload, but because it's my life is so hectic right now and has been. I can't or wouldn't even try to make a schedule of uploading on a regular. And I watch you guys, the notifications. I know what that notification represents. It represents a lot of hard work especially you guys that put a lot of stuff up. So God bless yous. Yous, the 2 Utes, Your Honor, the 2 Utes. So I need to put gloves on. It's clad coinage. You don't really have to get crazy with clad coinage as far as your fingers and oils, etc. are concerned. I don't think there's a drop of oil in my body. My skin's so dry. But still, I'm in the habit of it. I do it 24/7. Ashley Claire, how are you, sweetheart? I wear them at work all day, and the reason I prefer to wear gloves 24/7 with all coin is because it doesn't matter whether it's copper, because copper is super reactive chemically. with anything. So oil in your hands will screw a penny up. I don't care if you hold it from the side. PB's talked about it. You know, you're pressing on it, some residual flesh is overlap. Like really, you need to wear gloves if you're trying to do this as good as you can. Let me put it that way. If you're like me, I'm kind of anal about things. If you're trying to do it the best you can do it, then you need to cough up $6.99 and buy a box of 100 count of some latex gloves you're gonna throw away 5 pairs in the evening. That's the least you can do, right? What's $6? Shit, just spent $6 on I don't even know this morning, and then like right after shortly, and it's just not it's not a big cost. A box of last year, I buy them at the 99-cent store. I'm not shitting you. These came from the 99-cent store, and they're $6.99. What's wrong with that advertisement? I'm suing. I'm suing somebody. And then I don't like getting the powder ones. Again, I got these at the 99-cent store. So I've been buying them for probably a year from there, and they've never been the powdered kind. And the box didn't change. This is not labeled with powder, but this pair, it's got powder. Ooh. So everybody knows or no, maybe not. When the doctor does that, oh yeah, no shit. Oh man, I don't go to the doctor. The doctor, you can stay away, daydream, find some other buddy. We don't go there. We'll take our chances. How about that? But God, you think this would be easier? This is how hard it is to put a pair of gloves on. I'm telling you. All right, I'm okay. I'm okay. Miss Laura Day, you got your peace dollar. So now you can say you have a nice peace dollar. You have joined the peace dollar. You joined the peace dollar club, right? Oh, and that was all. I've been thinking about it every day. I swear to God, I was all excited for you to get that peace dollar. So I'm glad you got it. That's awesome. You're very welcome, Mom. Very welcome. Right on. That's cool, man. That is cool. I always get the feeling people think I'm like bullshit and no, he's just trying to sell something. I sell on Tuesdays only, man. I know I'm not sure what day it is, but I know it ain't Tuesday. I really enjoy this. You know, I'm the old fashioned sentimental type. You know what I mean? So, cheers. I know you got one, but I know you have Peace Dollar, and you have the OG green holder. You guys got the 2 out of 3. I have the third one still. Travis, love your coin auctions. Thank you, Hidden. Lots of fun and cool stuff. I try, brother. I try to bring the wide spectrum. You know, all the folks who come. I'm not bullshitting you. It's underneath this. But when I first started, when I had aspirations of selling, because I've been selling before I was on here, um, I started writing down people's names, and in chat, people would occasionally talk about their favorites, and I would write it down. You know, I know some of them by heart, and some of the people they're not in the community no more, or maybe they changed names or something. I'm kind of trying to keep up with the stream too, you guys. So anyhow, because that's good, smart. If you're trying to sell, I suggest it, because what better than to bring the person's favorite to the auction? But trying to do it for like 30, 40 people, it starts to get hard because people are all over the place. You would think, oh, they're all gonna like the same stuff, and you're gonna have to have like 4 different type of coin. That was kind of at first I thought, yeah, and very quickly I got to, God damn, she likes that or he likes that. Some one-offs, so it gets difficult sometimes. Like Fire Cajun, he only wants 50 Ds, nickels, good specimens. So you know, Good thing we got them. We got a couple rolls. I've been stealing one out of these 2 rolls in the safe room every day, or every Tuesday anyhow. Lemon, I got my stuff in the mail today. Thank you for the nice holder for my blinged out too. Yeah, I put it in a holder that's not the right holder. It's not the one it came in, but I thought, you know what? I'll recycle because I had gotten those. They were empties, and they travel safe, so it takes the stress out of worrying about it. Then you get shit people fighting over shit people. You love a sticker. Thank you, Laura. Right on. Everybody that buys in the auction gets a sticker. You know what's cool? I've had people ask me specifically just for the stickers, and when they do, I'm like, it's kind of a pride thing. I'm like, that's pretty bitching. I get all like excited, so I buy the stamps, and I send them just regular letter envelope, and I send stickers out to people who ask for them. Now, with that said, do not ask me for just stickers right now. Buy something, and I'll give you a sticker. Push the camera a bit. Oh, you know what? This you're gonna have to do, nephew. I'm sensitive about the top right corner of my third eye. No, I just woke up and I'm cross-eyed. And what was I telling him? Oh, I feel bad because I promised. Who did I promise? I promised Shelly. It was Shelly. Shelly all the time used to bust my balls about streaming, and I promised her that when I did stream, you know, like this way, that she'd be there. And all the guys got me going last night, or I can't remember when it was, the night before maybe. So I love Shelly. So I'll tell her the video is up there. This is the first time I've seen your face. Yeah. Did you pay the $4.99? Because did you read the fine print? You owe me $5. SJ, how are you, sweetheart? You're fine, brother. I know, but not as like I used to be. I'll tell you that. Yeah, this really is the first. This is the first time, you guys. I don't know. Go figure. You know what it is? To myself, I don't look like myself because I lost like 100 freaking pounds. I swear to God. I used to be like a muscle 100 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Liquid courage. No, I'm only half a bottle in. It's not even a big deal. I'm glad you get to see me, right? My uncle used to say that. You rest his soul. And that was it. The way he used to say it, always perfect context. You're funny as hell. Yeah, I don't think I ever met anybody that didn't just love him to death. So it is what it is. But what were we doing? Okay, so I'm putting the modern type book together, right? And I was wrong because I was going off of memory. Which don't ever bet the house on my memory. I thought I needed 2 coins. I was wrong. But we're gonna put a quarter in here. I'm gonna show you guys how I do it. I'm that dude. Being on fire is a good diet. Hi ho, what says you? How are you, brother? I love hi ho. What's SLQ? I'm not even gonna try lie and act cool. Is that like LOL? I'm assuming it's shorthand. God, I hate when I don't know what the shorthand is, and it makes me feel old. Standing quarter. I got it in my hand. So you guys, I save the flips because they're usually relatively new. Once they get a bend in them, they're kind of a pain in the ass, right, to save because they're like that. It's like lay flat. You don't listen. Save them, and then I wait till I get a big old chunker because they're brand new still, and then we give them to people, which is kind of cool. All right, so when I'm barehanded, I have a hell of a time doing this. Oh, you guys can see that. Getting the plastic out. With the latex gloves, another good thing. When you're touching this, it's responsive. It does what you need it to do. When your hands are not gloved, it's not going to come out. You're going to have a hard time getting it out. And even cleaning these, if I hit it with Windex, and I keep Windex like everywhere, a couple bottles. If you paper towels last night, I was doing an older book, and it scratched this. This is brand new, like brand new. And I was doing the first one as I was taking them out to put in the first coin, and it left these really fine scratches. So you're gonna have to clean these books over and over and over through time. I keep them in their own plastic bag, airtight plastic bag. It doesn't matter. The dust, fine dust is like water. It will find its way. It'll get there. So I suggest I have like felt rags. Get something better than paper towels to wipe these. Give them a fresh wipe to get the little dust and whatnot, etc., off of it, because that's what it takes. It really does. If you're trying to keep it looking like day one, I'm always am. I am. And you know what? I was talking about the powder, and I got a couple powder fingerprints. I need to give these a rinse. I don't buy powdered gloves. These are just, they're not the ones I usually use. Okay, so the cut was perfect, or was it? Not the cut. They're usually kind of tight sometimes, like Dansko's. It's because it's a 1930 quarter that's circulated, so the quarter has wear. It's in a good. It probably, I guarantee, won't weigh what it's supposed to. It'll be 0.1 off, plus or minus. Either way. No, not either way. It'll be minus. I need a 99 through 2000 Washington Statehood quarter, and I can check the quarters off the list. So we need a 99 through 2008. But I'm trying to do a BU book. As you get to the older coin, depends on how much money you got, really. So I got pretty good specimens in here, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't have a BU standing Liberty quarter in here. But I could tell you, to get a specimen in BU standing for this typeset book, $50 bill would probably get you the highest mintage years example. So it's not insanely expensive. So don't, like, if you are buying book, putting this much coin of all different denomination in it, then I'm gonna guess a $50 bill is probably like it's the standard dish when you get to the last page. I think we're all blue collar. $50 shouldn't be a problem. If you're getting one a week or every payday, etc. Take a year to put the book together. Just because I'm putting this one together in a couple nights, that couple nights is represented that you don't see by a couple years worth of work. So if I was to do this, I bought the book first and then went to go fetch the coin, it would have took me 2 years. That's what that means. So don't feel bad. Well, I didn't have all that stuff sitting on deck. I sell coin, so that's why I have examples laying around. I'm checking out. I'm looking at the stream, you guys. Hey, man, what's going on, brother? The book is, this is a nice book. This is a nice book. And of course, everything's a commercial. We have these at work. These are Whitman. So if anybody goes, man, it's nice, and I would like to have one, then shoot me an email, you guys. What the question marks? Cheryl's my bouncer tonight. That's right. I love Cheryl Busman. Pamela says, hidden, my address is on my about page. Careful, Pamela. You might have a stalker that didn't know that. Mountain Man, I'm glad you're here because I got something for you. Possibly. Okay, and this is it's just, I thought, wow, that's kind of novel or cool. I got a knife. Don't feel obligated to buy it. I keep trying to find you a knife that I think that you would want to buy off of me. We have a lot of collectibles at the shop. He was a knife like crazy. I know nothing about knives myself, and I just thought, and this is the real sheath that came with. So I'm gonna show it to you right now in front of everybody, man. It's kind of, I think it's cool. It says Fighter Plus. All right, it's heavy as hell. It's got corkscrew and just one big ass blade. Kind of nice looking. I mean, it's clean. It's really clean. I didn't know if you like novel or what, but like it's it holds an edge. It's a nice blade too. Isn't that cool? Maybe if it was like that, it'd be better. Now, is this stuff you collect like this type of knife? Because we have all kinds of like one-off, like, and it's all like it's got like engraved stuff down the back. I think it's bitching. Because the names that you put and the names when I told the old timer at the shop, uh, you guys are obviously knife people. So like, I'm just trying to price point for you. So like this, I can sell this to you for like $18. You know what I'm saying? And that's me just putting like a few bucks on it. Oh, you know what I did not take into consideration? Shipping and weight, dude. That was dumb. I did not do that because you know what? Really quickly, this feels like it's right up there at the cusp of flip flopping over the prices, which don't even trip. I like seeing your face when you talk. I do case buck. See, there you're doing it again. You speak French? I have no idea. I know buck. I own a buck. Cusp. Where are the days? Stick around. There'll be a lot of words you ain't heard before around here, around yonder, sweet yonder. Yeah, but you're not telling me budget, dude. Like buck. Because buck is a big range too. I can get you. I got a buck in the drawer that's like one that's like model number wise a nice one wanted. It's $100. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if like that's a lot of money. It's like if it's coin, I don't bring $100 coins. I bring maybe one every other week. One. You know what I'm saying? So this is kind of like a spin-off. It's a side job on a side job. So I'd shoot it in an email and tell me like, you know what, I'm willing to spend this if it's that, etc. And there's that gangster government Nat that's gonna bug the hell out of me for an hour. I can never get them. Case and Gerber. Mm. Case knives are the best ever made. Right on. Well, if they are, we got them. We have, what does he always say? Watch it. This is him during the day. Yep. I got 1,469 knives. I'll take $4,600 right now because I'm semi-retired. That's my boss. And he's not joking. There's like, under my desk, there's like boxes full of, we have swords, we have daggers, we have Bowie knives. I mean, like, you name it. There's everything you could friggin' want or wish for. But because this is his third shop, and he's been in this one for 19 years. This is the third. The city we're in, this is how stubborn an old bastard he is. They won't let him put those little A-frame signs that you see on like sidewalks. You know, like they passed some little law or something, and they don't want those on the sidewalks. And I get it. The sidewalks are narrow. That's why it really is like a safety issue. That's neither here nor there, because he paid a lot of money, I guess, at the last where he was, which is relatively close in proximity from the old shop to this one. But and this is like 15 years ago. Well, the sign, it's still folded up in the front of the shop, against the wall with 18 years of dust layer on it. And he won't buy knives no more from that day. Like everybody comes in, sees the knives under the case. They go, "Oh, you buy knives?" He goes, "No, I won't buy them." He won't buy them anymore. He's stubborn, boy. But God love him because I'm the same damn way. Case knives, the older ones, what everybody looks for made from different steel. Yeah, you know what, knife. I'll shoot in the face. I give two shits about the knives. I just can get you one, but you need to tell me budget in an email. And I do like knives. Like this is my daily. This is my daily right here. Actually, I got like 5 dailies, but that one, that this is a cheapest stiletto, but it's a real stiletto. And you didn't hear it from me. I didn't want to gossip, but I do have a real button push Italian stiletto, dude, from Italy. They're legal in California because California everything's legal. If you breathe too much, they'll send you a bill. Right on, Melon, man. I just wanted you to know I didn't forget about you, brother. All right, so we got our quarter in there, and I need to find me a 99 through 2008 Washington Statehood specimen for the book. I put as good as I could find. I even broke open a mint set last night to catch a copper nickel for the 65 through 98. What did I put in there? I put a 98 proof in there. Of course, a BU. What did I put? A 58 BU for the Washington Silver. Bicentennial, beautiful. My barber, good year, but not good. You know, I'm gonna get a better barber to swap out for it. But that's the nice thing about these books is that if all you have is a dog, but it fits that hole, put said dog in said hole because it'll be in there until you find a better one. Then you swap it out. You want your books to be in a like grade. You don't want them to be all over the place. You don't want to have a lot of goods and XFs and mint state 63s. That's kind of all over the place. You want to pick a grade, whatever fits your budget. You know, when you're picking your grade, think about what your budget is, where you're at. Look at all the coins and see what the range of what they cost in that grade is. And with the exception of like a Mercury book, because there's always that one coin that my Mercury book currently is never going to have a 16D in it because even in the low grade, it costs like $600. Well, that's more than the rest of them put together in that said grade. So realistically, I know that. So don't even stress. If you don't get one, no one ever gets one. Not a big deal. You'd have to be a dumbass to pay $650 for a coin, and the rest of them cost you $3. No one's going to do that. The buyers, if you had to go sell that book one day, they're not even expecting to see one. So don't stress over it. Just do your books. And this is all advice, people. This isn't like I'm not telling you what it has to be. This is what I'm just giving you my advice. Pick a grade, pick a price point, pick a grade, and try to keep your book in that. So I have chosen that I think I can do this book in BU, that I could get a BU brilliant uncirculated example of each coin, and I'm pretty much I'm sustaining that except for a handful of them. So today I didn't write it down and I usually always write everything down. I out of memory I thought I needed 2, and now I see I needed more than 2. And I didn't buy a BU standing liberty recorder because I remembered like 5 minutes before we were walking out the door because I could have got one, but I did get a nice peace dollar, you guys. Now I'm gonna catch up on chat real quick. Later, guys. Hey, Minion Stacker. I have just recently found you, and I am clicked on you. And hey, everybody, Minion Stacker is a silver guy that does pouring, and this dude makes some like really like bitchin' stuff. Great live stream, Louis. Hey, thank you, man. Thank you for coming by, bro. Yeah, check him out, everybody. He's got really cool, like he pours and makes his own stuff and then patinas them. Like I watched like 4 videos in a row when I stumbled onto him, and I met a friend of yours that told me to next time I saw you to tell you, hey, so and so sent me, and I apologize because I can't remember who it was. So you got fans, dude. They're out there spreading your gospel. You know what I'm saying? And I will remember who it was eventually, and I'll let you know so he gets credit for it. You're very welcome, brother. You're very welcome, man. Mahalo, and have a good day. See, Laura Day's already, she knows. Right on. Right on. Life is good. Life's good today. Okay, so I think I have a 99 2008. that's a pretty modern quarter. I'm gonna look through my pocket change even real fast, you know, and because like there's always you catch like just looking at the sides of these. This quarter is brilliant uncirculated. It's 2017. Because I know I don't have a 2008 mint set. I might, because I will crack that sucker open right now on camera just to fill that hole. Yeah, you gotta fill that hole. You gotta win that race. 2008. Is anybody a quarter guy? Anybody like what quarters were in 2008? Because that'll help me. I'm not that crazy quarter. I've done a lot of quarter, but I can't think of like off the top of my head. Oh, that's the so and so state or etc. But because I know I got quarters in a few places. Damn it. Anybody? Von Morgan, how are you, sweetheart? He's on another planet. Who is? Hidden? I tell you, that dude, he's out there. Hey, Living, Cinelesh wants to see the knife again. Oh, all right. My friend makes for stores to rebuild stuff. More than any of his fans have found anything he can't do. Well, I dare you to find something I can't get proficient in a week. So I know the type. Thank you, Hidden. I will be on the lookout. Eagle is awesome. What eagle? What are you guys talking about, SJ? What eagle? I want to see Nelson Eagle. I'm not shitting you. There's this one government gnat right now. I think he's made of titanium and tungsten, and I can never get. Oh, it's gonna bug the hell out of me. Okay, here we go. It says Pakistan on the blade, so I know. I mean, like all that Pakistan stuff hit the swap meets, or like they flooded the market with that stuff. I think in like the 70s. It's pretty bitching. Oh, maybe cool balance eagle. Oh yeah. I like that turtle. I'm not gonna lie, I like the turtle, and I like the way he showed it on camera. He put it in like a bowl that was all white, so it's white background in like shallow water, and you couldn't see the coloring on it. When he put it in water, clear water with the white background, all of a sudden you could see the patina on it. How smart! Like that was pretty bitchin'. And then on the back, on the is it spline? I'm not a knife guy. This is all like carbs. I'm like totem pole. It's not a totem. I shouldn't use words that it's not. It's not Damascus, is it? I know boys making pistols out of Damascus now, frames. It's like the hardest steel, hardest to work with, etc. It's just novel, you know, really cool. Yeah, tooling, yeah. I didn't have a lot of time. I'll be honest. I was all kind of on my way out the door, and I don't know. It's got custom sheath, you know, that fits it because it's kind of an awkward shape with the corkscrew and that hard turn on the bottom. But I felt the end. I don't know if everybody else does the way I do it. You run a blade lightly over the top of your nail. If it leaves a nice score cut line through there, that's a razor blade sharp edge. It could be a bird's edge too, but is that a I'm holding one. You know what? I don't know. It doesn't have a name outside that. It's a. You know what? I didn't weigh it. Let me weigh it because I didn't think that I was running like a chicken with my head cut off. I did not take weight into consideration, and which is a no because everything that we do is shipped, right? And here scale, here boy, where are you? Where's my goddamn scale? I didn't think I was gonna be streaming. So sleep, I woke up, and then I remember I had told Cindelicious I would stream last night or the night before, and I didn't fall asleep. I did the time before. I started getting hit from every angle by the time, and then I jumped in the shower. That's what it was. I needed a shower. By the time I got out of the shower, it was like, and did all the running around. I went to the store. God, it was like 3 in the morning or something. I was tired. And now I'm getting upset because my scale is always within eyesight and arm's length range. It might be buried by this pile of pennies and flips. No, it's not. All right. Why do I not see my scale? We can bear with me. Talk amongst yourselves. Tell a joke. Save a homeless kid. Do something. You're on your own for a minute. God damn that. Ugh. You go there. You go there. You go there. You need to be in the bottom drawer. Maybe the scale's where this was. Nope. Okay. And you are disabled. And Mercury books. You go there with Chaka Khan. This is for what we're working on. So, boom, boom. Wow, that's kind of clean, and I did not find my scale. Where is my scale? That's making me mad. You know, right? You don't need it ever, and right when you need it, story of my life, you can't find it. I've had this scale for quite a while. And I don't remember doing anything with it either. Somebody can't, I don't think anybody could have gotten it. I don't know where my scale's at. I don't like not knowing where my stuff is. Need a good laugh, check the email. Now I'm excited. Show me the front of the case. God damn, demanding women. Do this, do that. I'm coming. The honey-do list. That's the front of the case. I just sent you an email. I will look right now, Ken. Does that help under your book? I thought I just lifted the book, but I'm going to do it again. No, this is a set that I'm going to show you guys. It's part of the stuff I picked up today. KK, thanks. You got it, Mama. So anyhow, you know what? I'm going to guess, okay? No, it's the case. This knife is a weird shape. There's no mistaking that this case came with this knife. You know what I tell you? I'm really not a knife person. It's possible that it's not. No, it is. It has to be. Maybe this is a copy of the knife, like the brand you're talking about. That I'm thinking that would be likely. I'm gonna tell you peoples, you weeble wobbles. I'll bet you that sucker's right here in front of me too. That's all you gotta do is put it right in front of me for me never to find it. No. See, like this is where I do some work too. Yeah, it's not over here. What the heck? Don't tell me I dropped it, because if I dropped it, it might be broke. Damn, what the hell? Ugh. It's freaking on. Oh, I'll bet you he took it. I had a friend over the other day. Let's just say, occasionally, his nickname is Sticky Fingers. I think I got robbed. Somebody called 911. I got robbed. That SOB took my. I'll bet you he pocketed my damn. Oh my goodness gracious. We should go hunting tonight. We'll get it. I don't want a replacement. I want mine. That's what I want. Just chillaxing. Chillaxer. I think that shit's contagious. Watch out. So anyhow, here we are. The missing scale weighs heavily. It does, Ken. It's not the scale. You know that. Well, the scales cost like $9. I don't give two shits about the scale. It's the principle. When you get old, you're gonna get old one day, kiddo. And I don't get old. It freaking sucks. It's not because I used to print money, and now I live on like a budget of like $3.50 a month. Um, you make it last. Uh, has nothing to do with the money anymore. It's principle. It's principle. It's you give respect, you demand it back without having to say it out loud with your actions, because all that talk shit is for the birds, because you could be saying exactly what while you're doing polar opposite of what you're saying. So is your words really worth anything? Nah, man, don't come at me with a bunch of words. In my eyes, there's two kinds of people. You got talkers and you have doers. Get busy doing it, living it, being it, instead of, because the talkers, like, they'll talk about that shit real well, make it sound real good too. The whole time, not even being 1% about what they talk. Those are phony ass people to me. You tell somebody you're gonna do something, go do it. That's just the way I was raised. Which I'm always, every day I'm reminded how far from the old times. Like I'm not even from an old generation. I was born in 1976, and these things are already gone. How is that possible? Like the Xers, then you got the millenniums or whatever. It's like, what the heck happened? I don't know, but it ain't my job. I'm not responsible for these freaking kids, which, by the way, we're all spoiled brats and worthless. I've been crying ever since I got home. A woman on the bus told her husband she was scared when I got on the bus. Friends of my old friend, that's why they don't get me. They're more worried about me. You know what? When I drive through my old neighborhood, I understand what he's saying. I bet most of you don't, which is just fine either way. Um, and yeah, that sucks. I know that feeling, hi ho. It does. Dang it. That's why you got to get a car. Would they don't let you have cars in Nebraska or where you live? Australia? You know what? That could go a few ways. Hidden. The some don't belong to asthmatics, making the hobby look stupid. You have to grade on a curve, brother. You don't want to run off people who are in the hobby. Everybody is at a different place, but ethically, respectfully, manners. Everyone should have manners because you're in a community. You have to deal with your peers in that community. So that means that if you don't know, then get there or copy what you see. That's what always did me well. You know what I'm saying? So don't write them off right away. It might just be that they're legitimate. They're here for the hobby. They're hobbyists. They're numismatists, whatever it is. You have to forgive them every once in a while. Because I remember a time, maybe a couple months back, where this cat, I'm not going to say no names, I'll whisper, hidden, might have been a little rough around the corners, and we didn't run him off. And now he's a staple in the community. The 2 cent euro, actually 2 pieces. You know what? I don't know, Joe Budden. I thought it was one coin. Oh, is it 2 pieces with the line carved in the middle? That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Tomatoes, tomatoes, potato, potato. Let's call the whole thing off. That's an old song. Well, you say neither, and I say neither. Baby, what's the difference? Cause we know we need each other, so we better call the calling off. So let's call it off. Doo 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 doo. You say potato, I say potato. Creole, Creole. Mm. It's like like 30s maybe, uh, like the rockabilly type music. You know, my mom. I grew up around like 50s style household. It's kind of like that type of music, you know, Frank Sinatra, Rat Pack, that type of deal. If you don't know, it ain't for you. Don't worry about it. You gotta have rhythm to like that music, you know, like two-step, dance a jig. Forget about it. No, well, actually, it's Harry Connick Jr. His rendition is the one I like. But yeah, Johnny Cash, man. Johnny Cash is a statement. You know, the man in black. He was always he was always out there putting himself out for other people. Matter of fact, he spent his whole life doing that. Like all his songs, all the pain and God, I'm going, Dad. Damn it. You remember my computer sucks. I gotta check my email. I'll be right back. Email. Here, boy. Where you go? Where's that? I can't see chat, so don't say anything real funny. I'll miss it. Better call the calling off. So let's call it off. Oh, baby, let's call it off. There's my buddy that was over here the other day. It was later enough. So, yeah, goddamn this. You know, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't teach him how to make a egg salad sandwich. But that was why I sent the earlier email, Mr. Ponytail. God, dude, baby, let's call it off. Oh, yeah. I don't know, Ken. I don't think it's in there. No, it's in there. I got it. And said subject had got a heads up earlier. Same subject matter. So cool. Yeah, sad but cool. I mean, it is what it is. It kind of is a testament to like what the things I've been saying topic wise in the last like couple weeks. So you know, you wish the best. That's about it. That's all I can do. I'm not gonna slow down 1 second to you know, it sucks. I was fooled. I was really fooled. Where are we at? Who's Mike Wolf? Who let Mike Wolf in here? You guys, did you not read the memorandums and the fine print? You keep doing what you do. Thank you, sir. I'm trying. I'm trying my damnedest. Ooh, got some tokens, Mr. PV. 1795 happens to be the age of one of them. Uh, political token. These are real deals. These are you don't pass these up, people. I'm gonna tell you right now. Don't pass them up. 1837. These are the ones like pick up your red book because everybody in this room should have a. I don't want to be your friend if you don't have a red book. Okay, I'm lying. I'll be your friend. I'll sell you a red book if you need one. And God, my desk, he buys everything, walks through the doors, and puts on like we have all these flats. Excuse me, pardon me. The flat gets put like in a staging area. It's my job to go get said flat, sort through the stuff, put it in its home, grade it, put it away, maybe label it, like, depending on what it is, because it could be one of how many hundreds of thousands of types of coins, right? Or sets or etc. So it's work, man, because some days a lot of stuff come through door. Some days it's the estate sale guys we've been messing with for 4 months and spent like 140 grand to date. That's a lot of coin. And so it's my job. That's what, and I'm learning as I go. So some days it's like I've never graded X, so I get the one over or whatever I need to use or etc. And then I really do put my best effort forward. So I'm trying to do as good as I can every time. So to make a long story short, it's a job. It's real work. Like, don't be in a rush to go, oh man, you know what? I'm turning this into, like, I want aspirations to work in a shop. Slow down. I wish somebody would tell me that. But no, I'm lying. If you get the opportunity, do it. Just do it. Non-regal half penny tokens. I have no idea what the hell that is. It might be one of the three. I just know that he told me, he goes, you don't overlook these. You know, like they're not easy to get. They're not in abundance, just surely off because of how many they made 200 some plus years ago. And yeah, they're something to, if you're a collector, you want these. You want examples of these political hard times tokens. They're something that it should be in the progression of your hobby. You're gonna get to them, and you're gonna want them. So if you had saw one 7 months earlier, and you go, oh, I bought one. Thank God I bought it when I bought it because Lemonhead Penny told me to. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm that guy. I'm just a nice guy, you know? What do you want me to say? Magic Gaming Nut. Oh my God, right? Feel dizzy, Jenny. That's how good these are. I don't have any moon pies. I had some. Excuse me. I don't mean to be rude to eat in front of you guys, but that's why I chopped my head off right here. They bring them to my, how you say it, pharmacist. The pharmacist. They have like a little section in the back of the store where that's where the good stuff is, like, you know, the $1.99 or whatever. They don't make them no more. That's where I had gotten that box of moon pies. They have them sometimes they don't, but I always go back there and check. So the next time they have them, I'm gonna get me a box. Hi-ho, take off. Hi-ho. Good to see you, brother. 1 pound coins are by mail, and they're awesome. Oh yeah, anything is a pound. Damn it. You gotta watch Joe Budden. Okay, I will do that. I believe it's the 2 cent euro. Dunkin' Donuts. Dude, they make everything. That's why I was at the damn place to buy creamer. They got Dunkin' Donut creamer, Dunkin' Donut beans. I didn't know that they were indigenous to the earth. Evasion tokens. They're counterfeits produced in the late. Okay, 1600s. They were quickly absorbed in the economy. So it's like the one that you had bought at my auction that I didn't know. The harp token. So it was the harp token and invasion token. See, this is stuff this is cool stuff, guys. I had a coin in auction that was old, like I'm talking about these. I felt the same way about it because the age, it's copper, and I get goosebumps. I'm not shitting you. So it comes up, PV bids on it, PV wins it, and I send it off to him, and he tells me it's fake. So instantly, I'm like, damn, because I didn't know. I'm not trying to sell fake coin one at a time for like $5, right? I'm be rich fast. I'm a smart criminal. But what he's saying, at the time, there were so many of them that people knew they were fake, and they still adopted them as coinage and used them. So they still have like a value. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, same. Okay, so it is that coin. I was just wondering if it was the same, but it's same along those lines. Right on. Fake money. Since coinage was so hard to come by, they were exchanged because of the copper content. They were accepted as legit. Yeah, I think that is cool as hell. I have IHP, but on the back of it says not 1 cent. That would be a coin if I was living back in those times. There'd be a naked woman on it, or parts of a naked woman, but it would be something along those lines. Like, this ain't a 1 cent. This ain't a quarter. This is the quarter that we have to make because that's what it's saying. It's insinuating that look what I got to do because they don't, or they made it hard, etc. That's a statement. A lot of that era stuff has sayings that they're not outwardly easy to. You might not get what's insinuated. That tells me people were intelligent back then, even though they couldn't read. They couldn't, like but they got the one-offs. They got the innuendos, you know. Yeah, it's hard time struggling. Hard on. So anyhow, I'm looking for 99 through 2008 quarter right this damn second for this Type Coin Collection US book. And I gotta rip it out of a set, I think. But do I have that set? Year's set. I do have. I know. Haha. I didn't know, and I was stalling you guys. Forgive me. That's kind of like mine. Get over it. Hold on. I got coin everywhere. I'm not cheating you. The slab is on top of the slab of coin. Oh. Pennies. And pennies. All right. This is that one I had gotten with all errors and stuff, but oh yeah, boy. Oh boy. These are quarters. Those are quarters. They might be in those. Or them. Yeah, I got a bunch of years without the box. These are getting broken open anyways. We might even get into like, I'll show you how I break them open. Those are all proofs. What else is there? What do you have? Yeah, modern. That's modern. I mean, modern quarters. No. Oh, 88. Nope. Oh, it's bicentennial. Bicentennial. The silver stuff. And right. Negative in there. It might be in this stuff here. Don't become diabetic because you can't feel your feet until it'll only turn on and work if you hurt it, or if you stub it, or if you break it. Then it goes, all of a sudden I remember how to send a signal to your brain. God damn it. Ugh. Andrea Wolf, nice to meet you, sweetheart. Your husband's Mike Wolf. I apologize. I am very. No, I'm joking. We know Mike Wolf. We know Mike Wolf here. Awesome. That's cool. You're Mike Wolf's wife. That's sweet. Well, welcome. We do coin. We're the bad influence. We're the ones that keep them up all hours of the night. It's our fault. I just blame it on hidden numismatist. That's NUMISMATIST for the lawsuit, and you gotta deal with everything. You can't just take the good and the bad. Good times definitely though. You too, Mike. Hidden's like, huh? What? Go back to sleep, Hidden. It was a joke. I can't see. Hello. Here, boy. No way. You know what? It's me. It's not. I got more loops, but where's my? Oh, it's right. I tell you guys, put it right in front of me. I'm guaranteed not to know where it's at. 2002. Oh, that works. Okay. First one, I found it. Awesome. So here's my situation right now, people. If I want to fill that hole in this typeset book with a BU example, I have one. But it's not in singular format. It's in a set Well, this is where I have no advice for you. I'm just going to tell you how it is. Sometimes you got to make a choice. Do I want to cut that one coin out of this set, or do I cut them all out? Or like, there's a lot of things you can do with the set after you demolish it. Because if I cut one coin out of the set doesn't command whatever premium it does command to date, which I don't know by heart right now. And with that said, knowing that number would make my decision for me right away. If this is worth $7, $2.50 worth, that's triple my money potentially. I'm not going to cut it out of there. I'm going to try to fetch it a different coin. But I know what I paid for this set. I know what it goes for. I know that it lists book, etc. for. So I'm okay. I'm gonna take it, and I know I have another example of the same set. Which that's another thing. Is it the only one you have in your collection that represents a spot? You know, like everybody has different factors. I have toothpicks holding my my boom open. It works for 2 hours. I don't even know what you're talking about. That is the best statement I've seen all night. When you're able to fill in the blanks yourself, that is so funny with the ones I chose to put in the blanks. My God. Hope none of your coins are taken, Lemon. No, hell no. Nobody's taking my coins, Mama. I mean, they could once they murder me. And then, yeah, but no. All coin is accounted for. I'm not even going to look or check. And the scale, though. I'm going to chalk it. It might have been. It could be laying on the floor to the right of me. Like, literally. Stuff falls off occasionally. And I keep it there, too, by the edge of that. My desk is an L. Where you guys at? I keep losing chat. Plenty of new sellers look at proof sets. Get the idea that they can make a profit busting them open. Yeah, you guys gotta know what you're looking at. Don't go running to break your sets open. Clay Scott, what's up, Clay, man? Listen, I just want to say I was in the wrong. Dude, you don't have to say nothing, man. It was good to see you. Don't say anything. Don't say nothing. Andrea, thanks for the sub, Yvonne. I'm gonna sub you too, Andrea. I just have this really, really old tower that Hidden's gonna hook me up with a new one. Like 2.5 years from now, it'll be outdated by the time I get it. I will sub to you. I sub to everybody that subs to me, basically. But if you don't see it like right this second, it will be later on. I promise. Thanks for. All right, I'm just catching up on chat, you guys. I love this country. LOL. I love this country too. It's the only one I got. Scales, and now here's Luke. Yeah, he's been robbed. Joe Bud. Dude, context is everything, right? So I'm reading it and I'm using punctuation because stuff is easily misconstrued on the chats, which lead to real problems sometimes. And it's usually because of punctuation. I hate texting. I will not. Well, I don't have a phone, but I've had phones. So, yeah. That sounded like Columbo. You sound like Columbo right there to me, which is cool. Half and cents are easy to sell as proof singles. Yeah, shit. Yeah, they are. But you got shit on the shelf. Yeah, the nickels and the dimes. Anything modern, just chalk it up as a loss. I'm not. Well, I shouldn't say that. I'm saying I exaggerate things to prove a point. Don't think you're gonna. Cool. I got it broken. I'm gonna be able to sell these raw coins individually, all of them, all denomination, easily, because you're not. But what PV Sam, that half, you're not gonna have a problem getting rid of the half. People are in line to take the half from you, so they don't have to crack their set open. That is a grant. It's granted. That's right off the bat. You're getting your money back for the half. Quarter, Pretty much same thing. Penny? Hell yeah. Matter of fact, send all pennies to lemonheadpenny dot non. But the in between, the meat, it's not meat. That's a bad choice of word. Those stuff are gonna be sitting on your shelf or wherever you keep it, possibly for quite a while. And even the things like the coins I mentioned, it's possible. I just this is what I kind of came to with the sets, right? I had every year for me the leave to the kids, right? That's how I kind of started this, and that and a one-off event of a fake Marty. I think most of you know the story. Um, and I watched a few videos, and I think most of the top pop coins come out of mint sets, improved sets. I'm not, and I hate saying that, but I'm just being honest. And I could be wrong, very easily wrong, but I think about the coins. Coins are we talking about? And where else do I fetch that coin right there in that set? Pocket change? You just, you just, how many million times fold made it unprobable that you catch that coin when I got one right here looking at me that is, uncirculated minimum. Yeah, I don't see it. And of course, you can go to dealer, you can go to coin store and ask them if they have set, that coin and buy it by itself. But they would have had to break it out of a, like however they came across it. That's it. All comes back to in holder, and that holder's in that year, proof set, etc. Whatever, there's a lot of derivatives. They really, to me, that tells me that those high quality coins and mint sets, you can get dogs. There's mint you might buy the same 1970. Damn, you go through 100 of them, and not one is really a keeper or anything to speak of. It's an MS63. It's a 4. It's a okay. Well, the record is a 67 plus, and like so. But that's where that plus 67 plus came from. It came from out of one of these suckers. So dealers have longer money. That's what they do is coin. They might have went already through hundreds of them or thousands. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But I think that's where they all the top pop coins are coming out of here. Now, if you have invested the same time and effort in developing a broad customer base, you can move those. Yeah, right on. Yeah, because you are educating your buyer. I get that. But not all proof sets have all coins are winners. Yeah, see, so PV is saying what I was just saying. Don't run and crack your damn mint sets open. Because odds are you have the unsaid said. They're going to be mint state. They're specially handled till they get in here. Look what here is. It's a hermetically sealed. These aren't necessarily airtight, but I mean, it's like this is protecting these coins from the. Oops, it's fine. I didn't hurt it. But you're not going to get your value will be gone on the like public information what they're worth if you get these all scratched up. So don't do what I just did, you guys. And yeah, it's not her. Yeah, that was a weird word, but they're not. So there's tricks that I learned to like. Is it really cameo, deep cameo, ultra cameo, cameo at all? And that'll be another show because I gotta spread this shit out. Giving you guys too much for free. But for a small 3 easy installments of $9.99, you too can own a Lemonhead Penny. It slices, it dices, it not just cuts tomatoes. You could cut a can in half with it. Toenail clippers. No way. Nobody needs toenail clippers. Damn, I should never bought those. They just get all impulsive and shit. You got $89 in your pocket. You think you own the world. That's me. Yeah, everybody. The Andrea Wolf. God, what a real, like, I've never met anybody with the last name Wolf. This is Mike Wolf. Everybody knows Mike Wolf. That's his wife, you guys. So subscribe and say hello and make her feel like super welcome. My God, if I brought my wife to this, you know, I would expect everybody to be like overwhelming, like anybody's wife or child, you know, son, daughter, etc., family member. You guys should be lining up and to say hi and make her feel super welcome. You know, I didn't really look at it like that. All right, so Ken had brought up a really good point. They have projections, you know, smart people. They ponder stuff. They sit around like we are, and they just talk about things. Well, really, a whole room of them. They come up with pretty good numbers. You know, plus or minus, they win. They're winners, and they're thinking there's going to be projected wise a million, an extra million. That's the word. The word doesn't ring. It's hard to envision a million people standing there. New collectors, right? In a few years from now. God, the last two went by and I don't even remember them. So that we're gonna call it tomorrow. So tomorrow there'll be a million guys standing at my door, brand new, with all the same questions and all the same repetitive, you know, like when you enter any hobby. That's a lot of people. What does that do to something that they only make X amount 1 year? It's gonna make these mint sets. It's gonna drive the price up. If we get a big influx of added to, you know, like add a gang of collectors to however many collectors are today, all the coin you're sitting on, now it's wanted by that many more people. Well, if you have things that are rare or special, or there's only 300 in the world, or there's 300 million of them in the world, whatever it be, it doesn't matter the number. There's a million more people want it. A million's a big number. That'll move some shit. So you have to really you need to educate yourself. That to me means it's even that much more important that you learn how to grade your own coins. You know, I can pick this up right now and look at it and go, all right, not cameo, okay, this, etc. Click on, all right, indeed cameo. How much? Oh my God, I can't wait to smash this with a sledgehammer and get that coin out. Or, okay, that's not bad. It's a dollar more than I paid for, or a dollar less. I think I'll put it back on the shelf because a million cats tomorrow coming, and it's gonna double that. It's gonna appreciate, you guys. Where can I sell my wheat cents for $100 each? Ooh, I think there's a blind commune of billionaires down the street from me. We're pretty good. You know, I go cut the grass for them. A Harbo feed? I don't know. I wish. All of them are like, I got 31 nests that arguably the next grade puts in the $100 area, but I would sell it for $60. That's the number 2 most lowest minted wheat ever in history, people. The rest of them are about 3 cents. But they're so collected that and scrutinized number-wise, you know, existence-wise. There's enough data on wheat cents out there, which is a good thing sometimes and a bad thing. It's bad early on. Right now, 2 years from now, he might be joking or he might not. Those wheat cents might be worth $100 in 10 years from now. It just takes a few of the right things to happen. The you never knew, you know, like how many millionaires were made because of, well, not because of smart. I mean, really, it's crazy. Does it cost you a whole lot to like sandbag a bunch of stuff just on the wild chance that they're gonna steadily appreciate or just overnight appreciate? It don't cost me nothing but 3 cents. You know what? I might be poor white trash, but I can afford 3 cents. I can stand on a freeway and beg people for 3 cents. I'll get it all day. I wouldn't do that, but I'd rob a bank. Andrea, Devon, Mikey, and I have a total of 15 grand. Get out of town. 15 grandkids? That's crazy. 50 grandkids. That's bomb. That is awesome. And mom just had you just had your first. My grand oh your dad. My dad has 23 grandbabies that step grandkids and biological. I sit on the ground in front of Walmart and people hand me a few bucks. You don't even have to ask. Yeah, you got a big family. I'm jealous. I really am. Both. I came from very old, or like my mother's parents uh, were first generation. One of them, no, they're both born here, but two first generation Americans, turn of the century. Uh, 16 brothers and sisters. You know, my grandma and my grandpa. My grandma had 13. My grandpa had 16. Those are humongous families, but that's because the times dictated that. And so now, 100 years later, my family's all like, it don't even exist, which is kind of the I hate to say it, but it's true though. You know, it's the American thing. Like being American is kind of a question mark. Like, what is it to be American? Like that type of deal. Because we all came from somewhere else. It's really a hard subject, you know, which warrants a lot of thought and by smart people, you know, because it will either be a nail in a coffin or a nail in a ladder. You know, progress in a good way or a bad way. I'm getting off on tangents. I apologize, people. I'm a speculator of life. The stock market's bullshit. Oh God, I bet. Because you're not arguing with one grandkid. Don't tell me you watch them all at the same time. But at the end of the day, they're kids. I love kids. I love family. I love all those ideals that, yeah, whatever derivative we have right now today is what we have. People don't look at things in the correct light. You know, it's easy. It's easy of lazy men to point the flaws in things instead of the pluses. You know, the pros, not the cons. Those men are poison to this country. So if you got friends and everybody knows the kind of guy I'm talking about, and he's always Debbie Downer, you know, negative, and quick to, you know, no less smart or genius, even genius, they're poison. They should have put him in a pillow sack as a baby or a child and threw him in a river. And that might offend some people, but that's because that's how much I care about all this for people I'll never meet that I'm not related to, etc. Because I'm grateful. I live in a garage and I am blessed. I am blessed. Yeah, yep. You know what I have to do? I've been eating one of those protein bars. God, those things are so good. The macadamia nut. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So I'm gonna wipe the extra wet macadamia nut off onto my shirt and make sure I didn't have any pieces that are big enough to re-eat. And I want to protect. God, I got pieces flying out of my mouth. Granola. I found that granola gets everywhere. It's like eating a good steak and you get a piece like a couple hours later. Oh, it's like re-eating a steak. I love that. I'm gonna cut one of these quarters out, put in that hole, put that in there, and be done with it. Which, well, now I have options because it just has to fall within said year, 99 through 2008. I got. Do I go Philly? Do I go Denver? Did I pick proofs for the whole book? More choices. That made my eyes burn. Ouch. Did I pick Philly for the whole book? Because you could get really, really anal retentive on the degree of how you do your typesets. You're not just picking a grade. I'm picking a grade from only coins from Denver in X grade. Now you're making it a little tougher. Or what are the I haven't really thought about this. I'm just noticing this now, you guys. The more retentive, the higher the value. I see that math instantly. I think that is a very correct statement. So, what are the possibilities? Like the really freaky possibilities. You could go. It's going to be all early Dice Age coinage. What? Uncle. Oh, uncle. You could pick some really crazy stuff to standards, really high standards, or average or low. So it's no different than anything else, you guys. It's whatever you want it to be. If you just gonna put the coins you got and it's all over the freaking place, there's gonna be somebody out there that when you're done with it, they'll buy it. They'll give you an offer for whatever they offer you. So don't even fret. However you do it that makes you content, like wow, you stand back and look at it and you feel good about it. That was the grade, the way, etc. You were supposed to do it. That's the truth, Ruth. So that's kind of cool. Money's money. Yeah, if you're doing it for money, you can't lose in this game unless you got to be. You really would have to be a simpleton to lose in this game. But simpletons are people too. I'm not trying to get unpolitically correct, but I don't give two shits about the powers that be. They could be watching and ban me tomorrow and turn me off completely. You know what? It wouldn't be the first fucking time. So any advice you get from me, it's from what I know. I'm not going, do I tell them? Do I not tell them? I'm telling you exactly the first thought that pops in my head, which I am a critic of too. But I happen to think I'm a fucking genius, which is probably not true by far. That's funny. God damn, that's funny. Just be happy, people, because what I know is stress will kill you and put you in a grave faster than bullets and knives and cancer and things that you genetically are more likely to get. Stress will by far, excuse me, push them all to the side and come to the front. So like lighten up, be nice. You don't have to be so hard on each other. That type of shit. I'm too old. I don't need people to come and be an extra burden to my day because I have a hard enough day. You all should be caring about yourself that much because I didn't always practice that shit, and I'm very new to it. But I'll tell you, in a short time, God, just the benefits from caring about what I take in, see, hear, and take part of. And the choices I made now are not the choices I made for the first 4 years. It's better. So I'll write a book. It's gonna be really thin, like 3 pages, but I got my fingers crossed. You hit me, Laura, hooked. What's up, Gabe? God keeps doing that thing where my chat disappears. And I thought it was, I still think it's tied into this. Oh, I believe you, Ken. You're a real deal. You can't help yourself. I can't help myself, dude. It never turns off. Don't be discouraged by the lack of like interest or like people not. It's because they don't understand complex things. Even in simple 10 words and layman terms, etc. It really is amazing people make it home alive every day. Because I think 98% of the population is basically, for her. Show them, Ken. What's a cheer? You got cheerleader, Ken. Show them what? What you gonna show me? Show me. Shit. They took my Coinstar out. Laura? I got one along those lines for you, Cindy. Show me the money. Yeah, I'm there now. I went when I was younger. That's some rich folks offered me to go to Stanford. Stanford's where I wanted my daughter to go because it's probably the best top 3 college in our whole country or said world. And at that time, I was in jail. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me be loud. I thought it was her. And and I said no. I was like, no. Poor kids. Poor kids don't go there. So how smart am I really? Not. Shut up. No one is asking you. Damn it. Ooh. Took you forever. The ice is gone. So you're SOL. Yeah, but my calves are cool. Feet are a little swollen. I fell asleep right when I got home. I was doing something. I can't even fight it. And then, not only am I asleep, dude, I do the half sleep, half wake, and I flip back and I smack the back of my head on the table. Yeah. God, I mean hard. I did that like 4 times.
Because you refuse to lay down?
No, I'm thinking maybe I'm lazier than I think I am. Because it was like, okay, I'm gonna crack my skull, but it's not enough to like get off of this chair and move.
Yeah. It's like when I used to grab my phone all the time.
Yeah.
Now I just grab it a bunch of times and then set it down somewhere else.
Did you take my scale? I can't find it. I can't find it. Do you see it right now? It could be like in my lap, or it's usually right in front of me when I don't find it. I don't know where it's at because I wanted to. Somebody asked me for a weight and I can't give it to them.
The little one?
Yeah, the little black one that I've had for a long time. Like sentimental wise, I'd sell it to you for $5. Where are we at? Where are we at? Is I got 420? I was up to 435 and I lost some recently. And I was really nervous I was going to lose a lot more and I didn't. So it's all good. It is all good. I don't know, Laura. I think the speed is, I know I could be a little more, but I think it's a healthy speed. And let me say it that way. Like I watched the Creator Studios. Cheryl, good night, Mama. And all like the YouTube people that help like or give you suggestions to make your channel better. All topic, grow, fat, whatever you want, wish for. They got a video for it, and you do it naturally. Like the quality of the growth is better, so I usually go for quality over quantity. I think that's a true statement. Yeah, no, maybe. But good night, Cheryl Busman. And that's about it. So I came to a decision that I'm ripping one of these coins out, and I'm probably gonna pick the Philly, not the Denver. So let's find the Philly ones and let's cut one out and put it in there, and then Chaka Tai Chaka Khan. All right, so these are the Phillies. This is Denver. I'm gonna trust. I love these scissors. If you buy scissors that you use, because I use scissors all, like they just go ahead and solder them to my hand. Surgical ones from the hospital are the best. I use these. Look, I'm not even cutting. That's how sharp they are. Surgical. Look, I didn't even plan that. Just surgical scissors. I want to know where to buy them in bulk so I can info commercial them. I like this. Well, I got lucky. It's a good one. It's these are 2002, and this is the one with the astronaut. What was that? Ohio, and it's brilliant, uncirculated. I'll take the rest of them for 70 cents each. It's sold. That is a pretty section of this book. I'm doing my typeset. And I got I had said don't use paper towels, you guys. I find the inside of your t-shirt, not the outside. Mine usually has a bunch of food samples on it. Whatever I had that day. I'll just give it a light because this is a brand new book. Just so it's, if anything in this house or garage, it's full of nicotine already. But you know, like in normal, responsible people that believe commercials, yours won't be. No fuzz, no scratches. Scratches are what you can't make go away. You know. All right, so it's slid with not a lot of tension. So I know that it's relatively clean. There's nothing inside of there, and because I got proofs in here, I don't want a little bit of what I'm eating right now to fall on that thing, get in there, get on proof, because it will start to slowly destroy that coin. And I'm not trying to destroy my coin. I'm trying my coin to keep it for until I die and it gets hawked by my kids at the liquor store. Maybe they'll know about it and give them more. That looks beautiful. That's a pretty section, except for the barber. I'm not proud of the barber, but everything else, those are some good looking quarters. Those are nice quarters. A bit of cheese puff will slaughter a proof. I would imagine, but there wouldn't be no residual cheese puff in this house. I love cheese puffs. Every bit be licked off my fingers. Is that wrong if I lick my fingers while I'm eating? And there you have it, young laddie. I did get those two. Let's put those in right now. Right now. I was missing the Bicentennial Ike. So I was digging around at the shop and it picked me up the Littleton one in the Littleton, which is nice because it saved me 5 minutes of having to grade it because they got a grade. And if you know Littleton, just go ahead and, you know, add a grade to it. No, that's a stab at them. They're good people over there. And I got a very nice Peace Dollar. So Peace Dollar, just like the Morgan, I put a nice Morgan in there. The only reason I did that is because I tried to pick a real true BU coin for every example, and I got the dollars covered. My Sacagawea, I dare you to find a better one. Even my 2009 to date, my SBA, nah, she's still ugly, but she's a high BU. These are MS66 7 coins right here, because I paid a lot of money for these. Matter of fact, I think I sent one each of these to almost every person in this room as a free gift for coming to my auction. That's what those are that you have, people. So if you didn't know, now you know. And she got toning. Well, I didn't pick a gangster ass Peace Dollar, but I picked the most gangster example of a 22 that I could find, which is, this is a nice coin. Probably a $35 coin. If you're wondering, like, ooh, how much does a gangster coin cost? Well, this particular one, $35. In its grade. And that's raw without taking the toning into accordance. It's kind of on the light side, but there's I'd say 3 or 4 colors in it, and it's like circular. This is appealing toning. It's not ugly tarnish, you know, dark colors toning. It's nice toning. That's what these kids like. Who knows? I don't know. Give a shit. No food, no gifts, no nada.
Nothing wonderful today.
Did you do something today? Tell me you worked today. You did something. You fixed something. You broke something.
I did a little bit today.
A little bit's better than nothing.
I worked 2 weeks ago yesterday.
Did you? Well, after I saw you,
Killed me.
dude. Was it not the most? I almost died. It was too big of a shift in temperature. 25 degrees is a lot for, like, you know. Ooh, it was 90 yesterday. Now it's 100,000. That's too much. I had to hug. I had to sit on the air conditioner and like sleep with it. it wouldn't get. When I walked in here, I mean, I think the sweat line was down to my socks. Stay Gucci down to my socks. Rings and watch. Here we go. Here's the fun part. You guys, can you see this? You guys see the fun part. Why did my camera went limp? Did they make Viagra for cameras? That's my 76 bicentennial Ike dollar. Frosty. It's proof only because proof is when the devices look identical to the fields, people. You're not going to... Oh, yeah, I think I was going to say something that wasn't true. This is a proof only. If he was Frosty and the letters were Frosty or anything other than what the fields were, you have two-tone, you have cameo. That's cameo. Deep cameo is an exaggeration of cameo. It means, wow, that's really cameo. So if you find yourself going, wow, that's really cameo, it's probably deep cameo. And then there's ultra cameo, but that's another time. He goes right there. That's awesome. All right. This is Peace Dollar. She's nice. She doesn't have a bunch of, nobody punched her in the chops or pulled a pocket knife and cut her nose. Because I've met that Peace Dollar lots of times. This is a nice specimen for 22, which is a common year, except that you can get a high relief and low relief in 22, not just the 21. So she's a nice looking dollar, and she got original toning, and it's not showing it correctly, but it's appealing. It's nice looking. It actually has like some pastel colors, like greens, yellows up here, light browns. The kids like the toning. That's all. She goes there, and these holes are cut plenty big because they just dropped in really like with ease. And then I'm just gonna really quickly double check and make sure I don't have like a piece of like liverwurst from last week stuck in my tooth that I just spit on there. And then I shake it a little, just dry it off. And action. Put me in, coach. Put me in. All right, I can get it started. Now, if your what are you gonna call this window is cut square, then it doesn't matter. But if it has rounded corners only on one side, like mine does, because these are sharp and 90 degrees, these are rounded. You want to start with the rounded. That's what the rounded's yelling at you. Hey, dummy, start with me. Rounded. Not gonna cut into, etc., or hurt. You put the rounded side in first. It might sound silly or simple, except that, you know what? You learn everything when you learn it. I didn't know that until somebody showed. I was like, why is it rounded and square one in? And duh. How? I would have got there. I would have got there. Probably not. There you go. Protected. And page is done. Yeah. First page. Done. I'm not excited right now. This is not an infomercial. So now I need a Franklin, a 64 silver that I had a roll of. I just sold the last one too. And I need a Barber half or Liberty head, Kennedy silver clad, comma silver clad. That's because it's 65. I could use a Minstate one. I mean, SMS one too. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get an SMS set because I think that's kind of cool. I want this example to be a special minute set one. So I got 4 coins to go, and this book can be advertised as complete and in a good, very good grade. I will be switching the barber quarter out, and the barber dime. It looks nice. You feel like you did something. I did something. I've had this book for a long time. I specifically bought it to do this, and I have not completed a book of any kind yet. I tend to get like to this point always, and then I get nervous because it's been out and talk softly because I don't want to offend it. I want to get it really back in its plastic bag that I bought special just for it. This is just me, people. You're not gonna see a lot of guys even do this. I'm just a weirdo. And then okay, that's enough really to keep it from like the nicotine. But no, how do you? And these are a pain in the ass. I want it sealed. Ice stripes. Nine. All right, it's sealed. And it goes right there in that hole. The outside on mine, it'll probably be like 6 months before I finish it with the 3 coins, unless I write it down. All right, you guys see this one? Stupid camera holder. All right. What does it say? 1794. What? Gallery Mint. Never heard of you. Museum replica. Oh, okay, the replicas. But these are real nice replicas in the original box. I don't even know what that means. I just know what I like when I see it, and I think these are freaking cool because they don't cost anything, and each one of those, if it was a real deal, are probably like top auction history ever in the world, millions of dollars per coin. What? And I get to look. I get all of them for what? For how? For $7.50. Sold. See those? Those bitching, huh?
Yeah.
Like I have a set of museum copies that they scream copy very loudly. It kind of ruins it. I don't mind. I'll buy a copy set that is listed copy because if it's not, it's illegal. These are beautiful because they're made out of the same stuffs and like and etc. And the format very nice, very classy. Not overdone, but not underdone. Yeah, I'd probably pick the same shit. Oh yeah, dude, look at that, man. You could barely make copies faint through the middle, and my eye doesn't even. I learned this from designers and construction people. Like when you close your eyes when you walk into a room on a job or whatever, if there's a question of you have choice of what's about to be done, right? Open your eyes, and wherever your eye naturally goes to, that's your focal point. Well, you can manipulate focal point. If you want everybody to naturally go to the center of the wall because you spent $8,000 on a TV, yeah, I would want everybody to go, wow, that's a nice TV. It feels nice when people take shit like that. You can manipulate that. So anyhow, this coin, the vice versa of that is it also you could get them right to the bad. And oh, I don't like this room or that color. Well, the word copy on copies gets you right there. These don't. These are nice. I've never had them because copies right through the center of the bird, and it's really faint. So these are legal, and when you look at it at a little distance in the naked eye, they're gorgeous, and you lose the copy. These are nice. I wonder what museum. I bet you they were in like real museums. You know what I'm saying? Like high-dollar museums. These aren't like cheap copies because believe it or not, there's like well done copies and not well done copy. I just learned this. Plus, I was like, that's like $4 worth of airtight. I was gonna strip them out for the airtights, except they're nice. They're too nice. I'm not shitting you. And I like green felt better than all the other fancy colors. Absorb. I've got my cookies and my milk. I would switch places with Mike Wolf yesterday. Ooh. I like over projector clear pages from Office Depot. I was doing that last night too. Putting my cheat sheet book together. I'm gonna make some cheat sheet books because these people need some cheat sheet books. In Office Depot overhead projector clear. You guys need these when you're cornroll hunting. I just open it up right there and I crack my point here, right on that page when I'm looking for that, or crack them on that page with the top 100 of those, or the 2 or 3. So you need to keep your eye open for those 2 or 3 things. The shuck it, etc. I just didn't finish putting these in there. They're really inexpensive too. This binder costs like I stole it from the store. That's how much it cost. I didn't really steal it. It was a deal. That's such a deal to steal. What we got left? We got a quarter that did not come out of here. Or did it? That was the ugliest quarter I ever saw in my life. People see that. I used to think those were $1,000 quarters. Oh my God, it's a chocolate quarter with toning. No, it's corrosion. It's corrosion. So what I have left is a 1866 2-cent. What are you humming? Is that you? You're humming the Fifth Concerto to friggin' Boggs?
Yeah.
No?
Like
Commercial. You heard a commercial, you can't get out of your head. That's what that is.
maybe.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's Bach. Bach, Bach, Bach. Or maybe it's chicken. Bach, Bach. I'm sleep deprived. Or I had too much. No, you can't switch with Mikey. I miss him. Oh yeah. Well, if that's the case, and you're gonna be tough, on your position. I'm gonna need you to mail me the milk and the cookies. We'll call it even. Miss Wolf, I'm joking. I joke a lot. Tell her, Mike. I don't want to get in trouble. I got enough trouble with my own wife. So this is a dog, so I grabbed it. Cute puppy, had to save him. And then I grabbed, 2 pennies. I don't remember what they were. So we got a 13S that is, very fine. A very fine 13S and a Woody 22D that is in a really nice grade because I like Woodies too myself. Yeah, an awesome grade. He's like he's a very fine BF. God, this was like last minute of the day. They were on a trail I was supposed to do, and I just looked at it real fast with Luke, grabbed it, wonder what he charged for Woody. Probably too much. I'm gonna end up putting it back because I get there more often than not. I think this was one of those times where he's like, you know what, he worked because I did good today, dude. We had a lot of foot traffic, and I hit the counter and I sold a lot of shit. And I don't do the selling. I don't even hit the counter and wait on people. They'll stand in line. Like he didn't let me do that.
Yeah.
I just did it because it was fucking hot, and I was like, you know what, he can yell at me, fire me, whatever. I don't want this more bodies in the shop because it's too hot. I think this was a thank you sell to me because there are prices on the days that are not good. It's like you're paying what everybody else is paying. I ain't trying to pay that. I work here, but I got tokens. I got 3 tokens. I've been saving these tokens on my desk for like a month. Bottom today. Bottom. This is a manufacturing token from 1795. I said with a 1-7 and then 9-5. And it's copper, dude, and it's still in existence. I even like the fonts better than the fonts we have now. So it says on the back, Carter 32, Germany. Not Germany like Germany. It's Germany with MYN street because it's an address. London, and it has a shoe on the back. So this man made shoes, or was what do you call the guys who work on Leathermans from like that times? They were coddlers. So this man was a coddler, and he made his own money because the times dictated it. Also have an 1837, and I think these are political. Let's take a gander, sweet gander. May 10th, 1837. This is payments suspended. Species. It literally says species. I think that's neat. And this is a Shin. What do you call it? Oh yeah, plasters. These are guys that did your walls, built your walls in your house, and then skim coat them with plaster. They putty coat them. My first business was tile and plaster, substrates. That's a bitchin' coin. But this one, the 3. This is Major General W2 Harrison from, he was born on the 9th, 1773. It's got a bust of him on the front. I seen this photo somewhere. I don't know if it was Redbook. I'm going to assume it was. All right. On the reverse, it's got the house. I think it's the house he's born in. Like, that was like a thing. Who was the last president to be born in a log cabin? An actual log cabin, you know? I can fill Yankee Stadium with all the shit you don't know. That's pun or plum. You didn't, never mind. You didn't go that far. The something. Oh God, something. I don't get to say that word. It definitely is an American flag on the top of the home. So it does say the hero of the Tippernose. What is that, Ken? Tippernose? What is that word? Tippchcanoe. Chino. Tippernose. Whatever the hell it is, this dude was the hero of it a long time ago. You guys need to buy these at the flea markets, and yeah, but not ONO. It's like canoe, CANOH. That's kind of a weird spelling. I don't know. Maybe they're fake. You know, like old fakes, but I don't think so. Just because of the source. But I did, you know, I take that back. We did get the harp from them too. Anyhow, hard time tokens, buy them. You know, stop being tight. Come up with the extra $3 at the swap meet. Don't leave that coin at the swap meet. Buy it. Get them. Bring them and sell them to me. Has anyone in here ever had cocaine energy drink? That's kind of an off-topic question out of the blue. Like, oh my God, Becky, you ever had cocaine energy drink? No, but it sounds good. I hate coconut. Are you serious, Yvonne? They make a. There's no way they put cocaine in that thing. It's probably like it does the same thing as cocaine. I'm guessing. I'm scared of energy. I like rock stars. Does it? Oh, cocaine makes you angry. Everybody has different reactions to stuff, dude. It's crazy. It's cool. I wasn't a big fan, but I did enough cocaine to kill a horse once. I'm not gonna lie. You do that shit when you're young, when your body can survive it. But now, it's out of all the things in a day, the course of the day you think of, there's probably, I'll never think of cocaine except on the one time that Yvonne mentioned it in my chat. Last time, probably a year. Then go to Amazon, okay, and search cocaine energy drink. The blue is the best. They have multiples, derivative. Okay, I think, you know, you want a cocaine drink, dude? I'm gonna buy 2 of them offline. While I got like $4 in my PayPal. Oh, wait a minute. See, I'm assuming. Are they really expensive? Or are they like the same prices like the normal ones? Or is it like paying for cocaine, which is a whole lot? 18 level battle during yeah, he's okay, so he's a war general. Later U.S. President William Henry Harrison fought off 700 Indian savages. That's awesome. That's a nice token then. I like that token myself. But everything's for sale, you guys, because I do this for a living. But I will have it until I don't have it, and that's cool. That's pretty bitch. And now, and mainly because I've heard it, I've seen it, all my senses were involved, I'm likely to remember this coin more so than reading about it only, with however dimensions reading has 2. So now I have just made it more likely. I remember that coin if I saw it again. That if you're a dealer or if you have aspirations being a dealer, that's better. That serves me well. So I knew this before. I don't mind spending more than like my demographic demands because I get benefits that you guys don't know about from it. That sounds God. See, hearing myself because I think these things constantly. Hearing my thoughts out loud sound fucking anal and like I want to punch myself in the face right now.
Off his ass.
Really? Oh God, I get it. 'Cause I've been told that before, except I wouldn't punch me. What part of Texas are you from? Are you in? Dude, name Tony knocks on your door and takes payment and delivers the drink. Just a random dude named Tony. $7. Thank you. He didn't even talk, no small talk, and he gives you drink and jams.
That sounds like a dealer.
That sounds like a dealer. That sounds like there might be some real cocaine in that sucker too. Time for me to get going. Hey, Mr. Peavy, thank you, sir. This man's a wealth of knowledge. He had help. Yeah, I was like at the 700 mark. There's no way he was doing that, fighting them all by himself. You know, they're savages, but like, there's no way. You know, unless he had like time traveler and he had like a submachine gun maybe, but even then, 700 is quite a bit. But thank you, Ken, for coming and hanging out, man. I appreciate it. See you in class. If I can make it, I'll be there. You know that. What's today? Saturday, Sunday? Saturday. So tomorrow. And I don't have to work. It's my day off, but I'll probably sleep. And keep it groovy. Keep it pushing. Stay groovy, people. Groovalicious. I'm not trying to steal no names. And did I just say Groovalicious? I said that loud too. Did I have anything else? No, that was a couple $100 worth right there. I have like $3 to my name. And Tuesday, I always pick up stuff. So this is these few things I showed you guys and talked about. They'll be at my Tuesday auction. I do if anybody's in here that isn't there normally or hasn't been here before. There was someone new tonight. Tuesdays, 5 to 5:30 ish. You know, don't hate me if I'm like 6 minutes late. Always the latter. I come straight from work, so we auction and then we hang out after auction's over. Usually till the sun comes up. It's like Tuesday's turning into a solid thing. I'm serious. Try them. They are. Mom, I'm serious. If they're good, I'll try them. If some dude named I wouldn't say on a stack of Bibles in court brings it, they're probably really good. I'm guessing. I try to buy the knife, but you don't answer my check. Oh, okay, God, just the guilt shotgun. Ow. Okay, I had gotten this from Mountain Man. Is he in here anymore? If you want to buy this knife, I didn't know you like knives. You never told me. It's your fault. You never told me. I'm trying to keep up. I can't even read. I'm trying to keep up with the chat. That was a little fib. $18. I need $18 for this knife for me to make $2. Miss Cindy mixing it up. What says you, woman? But you can't buy it without buying a coin because I'm a coin salesman. You think that's gonna work? I don't know either. She's not keeping up with chat. It was horrible. It's the wrong side. Oh, it's backwards. I said, yeah, but I needed you to know shipping. That's what we were looking for the thing. This thing even hurts still, dude. I got bit by a spider, and it's been there for like 3 years. Oh, a week and a half, which is a long time. And it even hurts to the touch still. What the hell bit me? Black Widow? Black Widow, I assume it would have been worse by now. But, you know, it is kind of bad. That's not a recluse. A recluse lays eggs in you and starts eating the flesh and shit. What the heck bit me, dude? Tick?
No.
I got dogs. Oh, tick wouldn't do that. Like that kind of damage.
Right.
It really is. It really is kind of like bugging me. Like, I'm not going to the doctor for it. It's a bite. I mean, but But
Quit messing with it.
did I get the mosquito that just like did
West
a
Nile.
smash and drive West Nile or something? Was West Nile virus? I don't know, dude. I said yeah, but I needed to know the shipping. I can't find my scale, Mama. So how about this? $20 for this knife and $3.50 shipping guaranteed. If it ends up being the $7.50, I pay for it, which I think it will be. But take opportunity, buy a few coins, and you don't waste shipping. Um, you like Mexican silver? You hear that sound? That's real silver. Woo! Silver! Love it. I just like going like this. Oh, you heard that. I know everybody heard that. That just woke up the neighbor. Spiders, yeah, I hate them. I hate spiders. I ain't scared of them. I ain't scared. I walk away. I'll be talking still. Oh, you hear that? Watch. I love it. It never gets too old. Oops. That's the little itty bitty even makes it sound. But watch when it's like the size of a Chevy tire. You think that's real silver, sir? Get out of here. You don't even deserve it. I think that's the same. You know why? Because I bought an example of this is all 720, 0.720. Mexico they make 10% silver coins, which I don't get. It's kind of redundant, but who am I? So they're pretty nice. They're not all beat to hell. You crack me up. Thank you. 1938 un peso. Excuse me. Then this is the it's pesos from 1972, but he was president at the time. The Vintenchinko, right? Vintenchinko? Lemon. Yes. What? I only have one coin in my collection so far. What is your husband? You're collecting and you don't have more? Mike Wolf, you're a butthead. I know how to fix your bite. Ha! You think you do? We talking about the same thing? I just get one of my nipples got hard. I don't know. Seriously, what? Like Aquavelva or something? Or welcome to Living Head Coin and Comedy Club. What do I do to get rid of it? Because you live out in the where I bet you the bugs are way more gangster. Ooh, and right here, that hurt. Don't fall asleep with a cigarette in your mouth, people. Because it'll burn you. I just need to quit one of my jobs before I did. I totally set myself on fire and kill myself on accident. The stream, God, I can't see that from here. My eyes are getting horrible. Or they're dry. And buy some of that conditioner. For your eyes. The stuff Ray used to get was a bomb. But it's expensive. Oh, dry eyes. Go cut a slice of potato really thin. You know, I've heard that before, but not for spider bites. You know what? I'll do that once we get some potatoes. We always there's been a potato in this house for 19 years. Not this year. I asked her where to put it. She said to put it with your collection, so I did. So, well, there you go, Mama. Your husband's got your back, girl. He put all your coins with his coins where they're safe. It just, if he's anything like me, he might accidentally damn it, I put the 64s with the 64s. Yeah, you got one coin. Yeah, he stole all of your coins, all of them. You never to be seen again. Don't even ask for that one. Yeah, gone. You know what you need? You know what will show him, sweetheart? You show him, I would be buying all new coins. I know a guy that will sell them coins to you to piss your husband off. We can piss him off. We can do every emotion in the spectrum you want. I have a sample of this coin. This coin is like, like how the weed guys do it. This is a settle high. If you have migraines, this is what you want. I got those kind of coins. Or if you really want to stick the screws to them, well, or smother them with a pillow for 5 minutes when he's asleep, I got those coins too. No worries, it's not intended for. LOL. No, 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 no. I don't want to piss him off. Oh, Mike Wolf, stud. You see that statement, Mike? A whole new understanding of you. That's why my husband has only German coins. I know which are his. That's Chelsea Clark is just that smart. You're smart. She's got a smart cookie there. I just look at in California, they made it easy for me. I don't have to put any thought to it if I have a brain or if I don't have a brain. This is the 50% of anything she got or I got is hers or mine. So if it runs its course, cough it up. I get half. She gets half. Whatever. How does that work if you both get half? Because two halves are a whole, but two positives are negative. That's algebra stuff. And who gives two shits? I don't care. I don't care about money. I submit to my husband. He is the king of the home. Yeah. I mean, like, people hear that and they think of it in a bad light. That's if you instantly are a negative person and go straight to the bad. Those are usually people that their marriages don't last. They've never been around very long, etc. It's okay because your wife is your queen too. It runs both ways, equal. I think it's the jargon, the wording used. It's kind of old world, so it comes off with these new kids that are lazy. By the way, they're very lazy pieces of shit, and that's why you don't get married, or you just, like Cindy said, don't do it. But if you happen to be like me, I was that kid. Like, I had one good example in my life, and it was my grandparents. We've been married for 1,600 years, and I was like, I think that's what I'm gonna do after I steal everything in California and go to prison. Then I'm gonna straighten up and I'm gonna do that. And I've been doing it ever since. You think that would impress her? I think she's been asleep for the whole 20 years. Except she wakes up occasionally just to put the screws in me and smash my nuts with a hammer. Excuse the language. There's no kids in here. You know what? Yeah, I even had a disclaimer once. I hope it's still up there. It is 5 to midnight. The last 2 hours, there should not be a child in my chat on my stream unless that child is with their parent. So I'm not stopping what I'm doing to go look, because everyone should assume the same thing. There should be no children in here at midnight. There shouldn't be a 16-year-old in here at midnight. So that's why I might get a little loose or cuss. If I offend anybody, I apologize. It's not my intention whatsoever. But I'm going to be me, and especially at midnight, because I turn into a pumpkin in 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Where's my slipper? Got one on. Silver Topaz, how are you, sir? I heard kids complain. It's too hot in an outdoor water park. Smart kids. That's a kid taking advantage of it. That's right. You be you. Yeah, I can't help myself, even if I try not to be me. Just trust me, you don't want to be me. I don't want to be me. I'm lying. It's like hitting the lottery to be me. Lottery? Fair? Yeah. Not even enough. Give me 1 second. I haven't had a drink. Excuse me. Yeah. Yeah, I have no ice. It's emergency stuff. No, I've already drank. I got some left. I just didn't feel too well. Yeah, I'm tired as hell. Oh, excuse me. 2 fingers. Look at that. You can put a micrometer or a ruler or whatever you measure with 2 fingers. Dental floss on there. It'd be probably pretty spot on. Except I don't think that's enough 7-Up. But I need to syrup. I'm coughing my ass off. That's what they call it with a splash. That's a splash. Now this is only, put it up for judgment and contest with ice cubes. 2 of them. 4 medium, 10 small. All accepted equals increments of measurement. And this is going to taste just like everybody's going, oh, he's not going to take a drink of that, is he? Yeah, probably not. Or I'm going to drink it as fast as I can. Because my back hurts, my legs hurt.
Professional level.
Yeah, it's professional level. Even the stir. But I'll tell you right now, for you hardcore, we all know you can always add a splash of water too to lighten the I use 1 tray of ice for 32-ounce cup of iced tea. Yeah, you probably got like I have my cup, and it happens to be quite a large cup, not as big as his cup, and tray fits in there. Almost ice tray almost fit in this cup here. I'm looking for a color. This is horrible. I'm a bad influence, people. I didn't say come see me. Oh yeah, don't try this at home. This ain't for everybody. I was made for this. You guys, you leave all this hard work, 7 days a week shit and all that, all that. I'm cut from this cloth. Don't you leave all that shit, broken backs and 7 days a week, and then I will not see a doctor if you put a gun in my head or take a prescribed narcotic from some rich private business that they only make money if they get you hooked on narcotic. So, salut. Yep. Tastes like crap. Oh my god, that's horrible. It's so lovely horrible. Bubba insulated cup. Yeah. I have a friend here visiting. The second I read that out loud, he goes, that's it. He's got the same cup. 52 ounce though. She's got the 32. Bought 2 of them. Walmart, $10 each. Right on. Trained professionals. That'll leave a mark. That's what I'm talking about. Mike has mixed some weird things. Yeah, because you work with what you got. So, here, they stopped selling alcohol at 2 o'clock. I'm not getting up at 2 o'clock. I'm not getting up 2 in the afternoon to go to the store if I got, is it wet? Yeah, it's wet. Wet goes with wet. There you go. I stopped taking meds 4 years ago and feel better. Yeah, I had a partner when I was younger that was older than me. Business partner, we worked together, and he did heroin, and I didn't know, and it started he was a good dude. Well, got him clean from drugs, and this is literally my business partner. He owns half, 50-50 of, at that time, a tile and plaster business. So, but he gets on painkillers because he was a vet. So at the VA, they have so many people appointments. They give you a way bigger size to hold you over, right? Like a 3-month supply or some shit. These are big vials. One is good, 2 is good, three's gonna be better. That type of shit. Pretty soon he's taking handfuls. 3 days later. It's bad. But you do whatever you can do. I don't judge people, man. I ain't nobody to judge. So I get it. The pain, the heroin was easier to get him off of. And he shot dope for 30 years, dude. That's the moral of the story. There's always a moral. So you think it's safe because your doctor, doctor, he ain't nobody. That dude ain't nobody. He went to school a little longer than my neighbor. Big deal. They're not gods. They're just people like you or me. They're educated guesses. That's why they call it a practice. And our medicine has morphed into, it's all pill-based medicine. They get kickbacks, free vacations to Hawaii, etc. for like selling. You know, it's no different than having your beverage vendor or your you know. I used to spend about 400 grand a year on rental equipment. So I had a vendor that would send a guy out that would kiss my ass all day because I spent 400 grand a year with them. It's the same shit. They cater to them because you spend a lot of money buying their dope, which happens to be, you know, like, well, I saw a commercial, so it has to be legit. I might put blood in my urine, side effects, never have kids again, and your left eye is going to stare at the wall while 3 teeth in your head fall out every day for a month. Side effects possible. What? And people actually go, okay, whatever, you can have all that shit. I'm going to stick with about 15,000 years of man being on Earth. And pretty much we've been doing the same thing, and we're still here. The saber-toothed tiger don't exist no more, but we do. You know what I'm saying? Don't put me in a foot race with that son of a bitch. I'm sure I'll lose. And without guns, they didn't even have guns, and they went prehistoric. They're prehistoric. I mean, times they went extinct. I think that's a testament to men being us, the hunters, not you women. Don't get mad at me. I'm just joking. My luck, it turned out we're gonna find some stuff in the ground. You know, the bones are gonna tell them all like, "Oh, well, we had it all wrong. Women were the hunters, men were the gatherers." I'm just telling people that already. I swear to God, because I love y'all. Oh boy, do I love y'all. I have a complex regional pain. This, yeah, 380. I can't say it out loud. I've had 2 back surgeries. I had the fusion was my second one. I got some strange bitch bone in me. I didn't even know they had a bone bank. They're addicted, horrible. Yeah. My first back surgery was on my 21st birthday. And it got me 5 years. But I'm 43. I've been on the second one lasted, and it's still lasting. But I've been told all the time, yeah, the fusion. It's a fusion. How was the infusion? Was it a lot? The recovery, mama, I was in a hospital bed in my living room. I had to rent it myself for 4 months. So it takes a year before they'll release you if everything goes ideally, like well, because the bone has to melt into your bone. So it has to take. And I guess I would call it high myself, percentage that it doesn't always take. But I did everything he told me to, and I did it like I'm a weirdo, because I'm a weirdo. I did it like as hard as I could. So I rehabbed, I did therapy, did pool therapy. Pool therapy is the best therapy in the world. Not even just for the back, because I was for the back. If you have bad thoughts, pool therapy will fix it. That's how a fan I am of it. You know what I'm saying? You stubbed your toe, go have some pool therapy. You had your left leg ripped off of you, and they had to sew it back on with yarn. Pool therapy will fix it. Yeah, I loved it. You know, it was work. You're working out in the pool, but the buoyancy thing, you know, like how much you're able to do more than you normally would do. That the math is like even. It's not even math. It's the pool therapy works. You know, that weightlessness, you're able to do more because but it's not dollar for dollar. It's exponential. You actually can do more than point for point. It's kind of It's hard to explain. I'm not
zero impact.
Yes, it's not zero. It's not zero impact by far. It's like
Zero.
it only takes 30% off of resistance, but it's which if you're in waist deep water or if you're treading water, there's all kinds of like numbers to the algorithm or to the formula.
So resistance.
Well, that's like the loose term, what people call it. It's resistant. It's like doing negatives in weightlifting.
Yeah.
Negatives, resistance, same thing. But they don't. The people who teach you or are standing poolside, they don't call it that. They call it pool therapy. they make it real simple for laymen. So I just use pool therapy. Mike Wolf that's my kind of paying attention. He said, "Hey, Lemon, we're in a room full of ladies. I love my life." That's a good statement. And we are, huh? That's pretty awesome. I got 20 likes. I wasn't even paying attention. Cool. I did it specifically for back surgeries, and because I did like off the wall. I tried everything. I really did because I knew I was still young. I was really young when these things happened to me. Shit, 21 and 25 or 6, and then and throw in a couple knees scoped in between that. I mean, you name it. And I didn't miss work except I mean literally on my back. But the day that I got in the mail, you're released to go back to work because they have to release you. You know, it's a whole process here in California. It's all bullshit too. Um, I went back to work, but I wanted to be ready for it. So like I was working out the whole time while I was down because I'd already got to like I had a lot of responsibility. So and I lead by example. I don't tell people stuff. I go out there and I try to show you up every friggin' chance I get, which is not good. People don't be like that. It's stupid. I'm all banged up. Only and all meds didn't take is leave. The leave, you know what? Leave didn't work for me, and I won't take ibuprofen because it's dangerous. I'm a big guy, so like I would have been taking like Shaq milligrams, which will kill your kidneys. Like all those NBA stars, Alonzo Mourning, and all that shit. That's from ibuprofen. You fell down the stairs after that. God damn. Are you okay now? Hey, Randy Collins, how you doing, man? We're just the chat goes wherever the chat's gonna go. We're just going along for the ride. But this is This is a coin channel, so you found the right place if that's what you're looking for. We just the people are in here now. We know we've been around each other for enough time that we obviously feel comfortable to talk about things that I wouldn't talk about these things at first when I first came into this community. We're just a bunch of grown-ups talking shit. Yeah, ibuprofen is, you know why? Because it's accumulative. If you don't, excuse me, if you don't know what that means, right? It means if you take Tylenol and Advil, Tylenol is going to have directions. Take 2 of these, call me in the morning. Advil, take 2, etc. Well, Tylenol, if you take 4, it's not twice the effects. If the 2 did, well, it kind of made me feel good, 4 is going to make me feel twice as good as that good. No, it won't. It's going to identical. You're putting extra poison in you for no reason. It's not cumulative. Advil is. Ibuprofen is Advil. Advil is ibuprofen. Acetaminophen, that's an ingredient that they put in all of them from the G-Man to make you extra slave. So, and dangerous, very dangerous. But it'll break a fever in your child really quickly. Um, but the cumulative. So, if you take 1 Advil and it does pretty good, you take 2, it'll be twice as strong as the first one. 3 will be threefold strong, etc., and you will feel it. So you can take a freaking handful of Advil, and wow, the Advil will be working. But it still goes through all the filters in your body. So if you want to kill your kidneys and your liver and all the things wherever the pills go through, that's how you will do it. So that's the NBA guys. They play a lot of games a year and a lot of hours. When they practice when they're not playing, they have more injuries than all other sports. There's more injuries and career-ending injuries in basketball than all other sports. These guys take massive amounts of Advil with ibuprofen. So they're getting like, I can only imagine. I'll bet you, I've seen the 1,200 milligrams, 1,800 milligram, right? I used to take handfuls of those when I hooked on ibuprofen, but it ran its course very quickly because it ate a hole through my stomach so fast, like in like 3 weeks, that I'm left with the hole in my stomach to this day. My gut's bad, and I'll tell you right now, stomach pain is a mother. You know what? I drink some vinegar every once in a while. I ingest this all the time. I wish I need to buy some better, but yeah, peroxide. I take a tablespoon of peroxide when I do remember, but it's only 3%. I would ideally I'd like to have the 30%, but this is at 3%. Everybody should be after brushing your teeth. You should be gargling with this because that's what it's for. 3% is just to gargle with. It'll kill that rest of that little bacteria shit that's left. Your breath will be fresh as hell. You'll feel better after using it for a month. It's really good stuff. And if you accidentally get cut, your mouthwash will clean the cut out. I add 2 tablespoons and a gallon of water every day. So Topaz knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, I've heard good things about vinegar. I'm new to vinegar. I didn't know all that about vinegar. That's cool. Peroxide ain't bad, Cindy. It's only bad if you believe Channel 2 News. Everything they tell you bad is good. Apple cider vinegar? Huh. Who don't love apple? You gotta be a communist not like apple. You know what I don't like about apples when you eat apples? Or I don't know if everybody gets the same thing. The skin. Yeah, you can skin apple, but when you eat an apple, who skins apple? That bitterness, that weird bitterness that skin leaves. Oh, I don't like that. But I really don't like that. You know what I'm saying? That's right. It'll draw out infection. It's good, man. It really is. Peroxide is like miracle stuff. You know what I'm saying? The fact that we even have it and it's bottled and that you can buy it in any ounce form or pound, whatever you want, is a miracle. It really is. Peroxide is what it can do, all the different things it can do. God, and why not every person, when they first learn about peroxide, doesn't. It's because we're spoiled here. You know, as a kid, yeah, my mom, she treat my cousin with peroxide. You just grow up indoctrinated into like peroxide's a normal, everyday staple in your home, and except, but it's because no one put any thought to like, what's it really doing? My God, it's a miracle with the. It really is. You can put gasoline fluid into something, and it'll make you fly. It'll get you X amount of miles. You forget. All these things are miracles, or are they? I don't know. I'm just joking. Trying to make it exciting. Like, what's a miracle? Being alive is a miracle. That's no jokes aside. Being alive. I was a bouncer once. I was a bouncer for years. Got the scars to prove it. Yeah, dude. So you've been banged up. So you know what peroxide can do. God, you had to be a bouncer for years. That sucks because it's not always the easiest job. It's got its perks. Don't get me wrong. And I loved every one of them equally. Whoever, I can't remember. Don't ask me no name. Walking up is a miracle. Waking up, yeah, it is. It means you're alive and you were born. Because you could have that easily not been born. Just being conscious. And you got, I'm not going to go there, but yeah, it's too much right now. My head I'm like stuck in like, right now. Okay, that's all I would have said about it. Look at this knife. Did you see the knife? Because Mountain Man, Cindy, should I tell him don't drop it or you bought it? Is that your knife right now? He dropped it. Did you? He dropped something else up. He got me. He got me. He freaking got me. That was good. That's smart too. Yeah. Oh yeah. Resort. God, how many? A club is in a room. A resort is like on a piece of property or land. So yeah, he's dealing with a lot more people. I bet he fights every freaking day. I hope they pay him well. Go put the potato on your neck. It looks bad. How can you can't even see it? That's the good side. Did you get my good side? Hold on. I'll stand up. Boom, boom. I'm not. The camera's on the. When you think you're going left, you're not. God, I hate that. I freaking hate that. I don't even know where the setting is to change it. So it's like, yay. It's just out of sight where I can't get my eye to focus on it in the mirror. I can't even look at the Band-Aid right now. It looks bad. It's going through the Band-Aid. Oh, it's bleeding through the Band-Aid. I had it on all day. I put it on this morning when I went to work. So yeah, that's normal. It's just like juice. But I'll clean it, and then I put Neosporin. I put a dab of Neosporin on there to draw stuff out. But Mama, I had it for like, God, what, 2 weeks? I think 2 weeks. That's a long time for something not to like seal up and healing and scab fall off. And you know why, folks? Because I'm diabetic. Diabetes will, and I never knew what was coming. I saw it destroy my mother, but I had no clue what that really meant, you know? Things do not heal on diabetics. I was a contractor and I worked 7 days a week, and I've broken every bone in my body. I've taken cast off and stitches out of me because I couldn't miss a day of work because I was raising kids. And I wanted them to be accustomed to the things that I chose to put them in, like private school, and you know, I wanted them to have a chance like their old man didn't have. Well, that cost scratch money, and it took its toll. But I healed. God, I was healthy. I watched things. Oh, I cut myself. I watched it heal right in front of my eyes. You know, I'm exaggerating, but like healthy is a goddamn. I drink a 30-pack of lunch, still healthier than any guy that was working out at the gym. So anyhow, then become diabetic. I'm 43 years old. I'm looking at the camera, looking at myself. I don't look anything like I looked 3 years ago, which is when it took a hold of diabetes took a hold. So who gives two shits? You gotta die of something. You know what I'm saying? In 43 years, I packed in probably 3 lives, like literally. Some square, the experiences on the highest plus side he has, I had him at 25, brother. I've done it all, been there, done it all, you name it, and thankful for all of it. Truly thankful. Now here we are. We're in the stream where we don't know each other. Truly, we have one thing in common: these coins, right? The coin. It's all about the coins and the pennies. And I'm limited penny. You need a penny? I got you. I got pennies. You want rolls that are never been opened from banks from like whatever years? I might have, or I'll have a BU specimen. Trying to put a book together. You want to buy a token from 1784, or this is what I do 7 days a week now, because just like I was crazy in what I did, those things you can't shake. So here I am, and probably way over the top, doing it way too much. It's the only way I know how to do it, and I love it. I love this. I've embraced coin with all my heart and soul. Yeah, that's what the doctors tell you to do. I used to keep the logs and matter of fact, my machine's in there. I haven't taken my medicine for 2 years, Silver Topaz. I don't take any. I'm type 2, supposed to take pills. I recently, just through how I felt and had got sick that 1 week, a few weeks back, because I watched my mom go from type 2 to type 1, which is you got to shoot insulin. I think I'm type 1 now because I've had some spells of like not feeling a certain way or feeling overly bad that I didn't do anything to trigger it. And that's kind of a sign of like my body finally is punishing me like back for all those chocolate covered ding dong Twinkies. Oh well, you gotta die of something. I'm not scared of death. Yeah, because I've done everything I wanted to do. My kids are grown. I pulled it off. I raised my kids. That's all I give two shits about. I don't care about my own self. My kids have everything I had to give them. I have nothing more to give them. They're adults. So now I did my job. And that's all I ever wanted. I wanted a family and kids. Cool. If she wants to be you know what? Don't let the door hit you in the ass. I could get in the car and die tomorrow. I'm okay with that. I had a good life. I had a damn good life. But I'll probably, God's got a sense of humor, so I'm gonna be here till I'm 98, 100 years old. But I'm gonna have to work the whole time. God, I have to work the whole time. Not because God is gonna make me have to work, it's because I will not be able to help myself. I'm reading the chat. Do you have to check your blood daily? Okay, Topaz. So when I first went to the doctor, because I am anal about everything, I'm not gonna lie and try to hide it. I think I might be a little OCD. Um, I did it. Overly did it. They asked me to keep a log. I kept a log. Check your blood sugar at breakfast, lunch, dinner. I checked it 29 times a day, and then did the long math and gave him my average, which that average is better than the one the doctor was going to give me. Right? I did it, everything that asked of me, but um, like it ran in my family. My mom, I have a big tolerance for pills. I can't explain it. My mom was the same way. Most medicines didn't work for her, etc. So like they they would give me a prescription for whatever pill they gave me for my diabetes. It would be the leading one that works for most people. It didn't work for me. So they don't write it off right away. Okay, double the medicine. That you take two instead of one. You can't go. That doesn't work all the way up to whatever you want, like the Advil thing. It will destroy kidneys, lickety split. So you want to be on whatever medicine works with the least amount of exposure to that medicine. So these freaking doctors, these quacks, um, oh, it's not working. You had a bad month. This one made your sugar even higher. You must have felt really bad. No, sorry, no apology. Okay, let's try this one. Prescription. Boom. They would pull my medicine. So the one that I last had was my third through the 3 visits of months that are representatives of months of, man, I felt worse, didn't really work, and now I'm triple on the medicine. I'm killing my kidney the whole time, and none of them have explanations for my questions because I'm a sicko. I'll go find a book at a garage sale that this guy couldn't even pass a test in, and I'll get versed in it, understand it. Like I'm telling you guys, I'm a weirdo. It's a curse. Not even a curse that does you well most of the time. So I came to weighed all my options. I did a pros cons list. Like I sat down with a piece of paper because this is how I do it. I write pros on one side or cons on the other. Like if I was wearing a suit and I was in a room in a Fortune 500 company, it wouldn't be a paper. It would just be a race board like that one. And you draw a circle and then you draw little branches off it because that's how mundane, how childish. That's how people make 500 grand salary a year. That's how they do it. It's not really hard, but to me, I don't know. Just all the pros, cons. I came really, really quickly to. I need to hurry up and not ever take this medicine again. I'm gonna let nature run its course, and if I'm smart, I will start eating properly. I will not put fillers and corn syrups and all the things that don't be mad at these companies. All the things that it takes to feed the masses, to keep food with a shelf life, so that from when it's made, that if you want it, in the old days, you had to get it within a few days. Then if you didn't consume it in 4 days, it went bad to where it made you sick if you ate it. Now you can put the same thing on the shelf and eat it next year or 3 years from now, and it won't kill you. It'll be sustenance and calorie that you could survive on. So it's miracle shit. These companies we owe our lives to that are the manufacturers of food, but the population makes them have to do things that outwardly we're too fast to judge. But on what we're talking about health wise, if you eat fresh, which is a pain in the ass because you got to go to the grocery store every 2 days. Buy a head of lettuce, blanch your your vegetables. Do not boil, do not smother in butter, but carrots are good in butter, and butter's not that bad. just eating fresh it'll extend my life. I know that. I'm like thinking like I know what my life is today. How much better could it get 5 years from now, 10 years from now? I ain't worried about it. I'm gonna eat what I want because it's all about quality of life with me. If I do it my way till the day I die, like 5 minutes from now, as an example, I did everything I wanted to do. How many people can say that when the day they die? Nobody came before me, not my family, not my folks, because they bought in all the bullshit, keeping up with the Joneses, wasting most of their money on shit they didn't need, etc. You know what? If it was stuff you wanted and you felt good when you did it, that's what you want to do. You want all those things, those receptors in your brain. When all the dopamine gets squirted, it's a chemical that gets squirted, and the squirt you can't even see with the naked eye. And then there's this little receptor that has these doors on the other side they face each other. It's already in you when you're born and made, and it catches it, and then you feel good. Whatever triggers that, do more of that. It's the only way you'll feel good, unless you go do drugs and things. But guess what? Those drugs, all they do is they trick your brain to do what I just said. Your body makes that drug. You have that drugs in you already. Endorphins. Thank you, Lord Day. It's what long distance runners feel at the 8th mile when all your side starts to hurt and you feel like you got ran over by a Mack truck. If you can fight that off and have the tenacity to go like 2 more minutes, all of a sudden your body thinks it's in trauma and it goes, okay, wham, and it releases endorphins in a mass amount that only can be recreated through sex or the best food, your favorite food. And then all of a sudden, woo, you're doing a 6-minute mile again. That's amazing. The body's amazing. It drives me and Mike crazy when our grandkids want to sit on the phone. Oh, don't get me started on the cell phones. 18 hours. Yep. You're already knowing. And I can't. I just gave in. You know what? I'm just too old-fashioned for my own good because I'll only entertain a certain amount of. They don't listen. You know what? My kids are big. My son's 17. My daughter's 19. I maybe it's too harsh, but I judge it by like, what was I when I was that age? What was I responsible for, etc. I had already done. I had a steady old lady, a kid, a job, been in, did a year in the can, and I'm like, so I look at my children, and I think, God damn, I can't die because I'm gonna have to protect them from themselves for 5 more years. but I think it's better than them ending up like their old man. So I think I did good. I'd rather have green behind the ear naive kids because they'll wise up. The world will wise you up fast without your consent. So I think I did well. My wife, God bless her, I love her to death. It's just very hard right now. The kids, I think they're okay. They don't stress. I remember being stressed out when I was a child. That's bad. No child should be stressed out. All the bad things that come with being poor, in a poor area, and all the things that come with that. It's not a quality of life. It's not even measurable. It doesn't even hit the Richter scale. If I can make melatonin something that is naturally in our body, why can't they make endorphins? They can. They can make whatever amount you want if you're okay with using cocaine. There's no drug, any drug in cocaine. Cocaine is the tool that it tricks, and cocaine makes you able for that sucker to spit out 6 times, sixfold the highest amount you naturally can produce of endorphin. That's the yeah, I'm not gonna say it. I can't say it right. That's the good feeling, like whatever you feel when you use cocaine, which I didn't really care for it. I tried it. I did enough of it to kill a horse because it was cool to do it at the time. which is poison. And then I didn't like it. But if you're dumb enough to like posture, because that's what men do is posturing, you're trying to keep up with your peer group like you're in the third grade, because it's just like that when you're 20 and 30 and 40. It don't change. Same shit, just grown. It just physical addiction. Now you're stuck, not because you really cared for it, because you can't do without it, because your body has learned to like rely on it and lean on it. Damn, your knee started to hurt, but you kept running. That's because you didn't even know, because you were high on coke. Or that's an example. So it gets to the point where, oh, you know, knee hurts now. But it takes 18 pounds of the shit for you to feel the same, because your body builds a tolerance. At the same time, that's what's really the interesting part to me. How can the one entity get hooked on it? I want, and build tolerance too, which is like, ooh, no, I need twice as much, 3 times. To me, that's an oxymoron. It's a contradiction of terms. That's just me going off on like getting deeper off of it. You tell me something, I'm gonna go, wow, well, why is that? And then I go buy a book or some shit and read about it, which is stupid. But it's because I'm stupid. I can't help myself. I never claimed to be smart. I just have these weird anomalies about myself that suck. Did I mention yesterday I was on fire? No one, not one person called 911. I said it 18 times in chat. Did I mention I'm on fire right now? How I was? I was on fire. Yes, hello. I was on like flames. I was on fire. I didn't let it go. I was having fun with it. God damn, it was hot yesterday. It was too hot. It was just insanely hot. Like no bueno. I get uncle. Damn, my eyes. You know what? That air is making my eyes dry. Excuse me.
Yes, it will every time.
Mm-hmm. Woo! You can use a splash of 7-Up. God damn. Self-inflicted. Are we done with coins? Whose knife is this? Anybody? Somebody tell me. Popeye. I can't see this shit. The eye thing is a diabetic thing. It's and relatively new. Like driving. What we could example? Freeway signs, right? Oh, your exit's X miles. I can't see the signs. They're made in a reflective. You know, like you see them a mile away. I can't see them, so I'm right on them. And that's kind of like a new thing. So, not taking my medicine, it's going to have repercussions. I've already learned that. I get really bad pains in I got neuropathy in my feet, my extremities, not my arms and stuff. Although I've been having some weird pains in my hands that aren't normal. But my hands have been through 25 years of like, brah. So I expected that. But my feet and my legs, God, there's days where you just, I don't drink for months at a time. I quit cold turkey 2 years ago. I didn't have a sip until like a month ago, or maybe 2 months. Matter of fact, that bottle has been sitting there for I bought it 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. Today was one of them days. Don't say no prayers for me. Buy a coin, or send me an email going, "Hey you." I just send an email to say, "Hey you." Like that stuff's quality. That stuff lasts way longer. That's good medicine. You guys taking off, Mike Wolf? What Mike's probably already snoring, huh? He'll be up in like 3 hours from now, popping in the chat. I yield and yield, but they keep coming. Mama, I totally understand that. And saying it out loud doesn't give you what that means, and I know what you mean. Sorry, Mike. Did we wake you up? Sorry. I'm eating sour cream and onion chips. Lucky. Damn it. Yeah, food is good. I think I have a new goal, and it's shooting for like fat. I'm getting fat again. I think I'm gonna start eating only things with high concentrations of or saturated fat. So if you don't like gristle on your steak, because I think it'll keep shelf life wise, stockpile it, put it in a mail or bubble mailer, and send it to Lemonhead Penny, please, because I will re-warm it up in a microwave or barbecue and eat it. That's disgusting. Not the shit that you chewed already, just that you cut it off. It's clean. Never mind. All the flavors in the fat and the blood. Say sexually fat? Huh? Cindy, get your mind out of the gutter, girl. No, I'm joking. Keep it there. Keep it right there. It's a good place to be. When you stop having your mind in the gutter sexually, then it's a wrap. I can't lose weight. Who wants to lose weight? All that skinny shit, that's so 90s, 1990. That shit's out. You guys didn't hear? You don't keep up with the times? That's in, girl. I can't stop thinking of it. Sexually fat? Question mark? I'll tell you right now, my favorite position is the lazy dog. Who don't like the lazy dog? The comedian Ron White. Yep, getting old. You guys, you get doggy style, and then you both just fall over on the bed. That's the lazy dog. That's me. That's my favorite position, lazy dog. Yeah, I would say I am a fan of like Mae West, opposed to like anything on a cover of a magazine today. These girls aren't even pretty, and they think they're pretty. Um, they all look the same. They have these like really plain, like they're pretty girls, but not like wow, she's pretty. I don't ever very rarely get see that because they all use the same blush and foundation, and like they all just have these plain faces. They look two dimensional, like their nose is about this size, but it's all the same little nose and little. They don't have none of them have like, oh, she's kind of got big ears, or she's kind of got big nose, or they don't have anything that makes them like man. I like women with glasses and big noses. It's kind of wow. I think that I like that. I like the exotic features. Like I think I just think well, if you're a woman and you have a pulse, you're gorgeous. But like everybody has their favorites. Yeah, I'm gonna put Pulse up there as one of my probably top dog. Oh, forgive me. Powder and paint. Ain't that baby what she ain't? No, that's funny, Mama. That's a good saying. I like that. God, that should be a bumper sticker on every car in America. Except my scumbag friend here. This guy is immoral. Oh my God. He's got the best bumper sticker in the world that he actually put in the window of his car, and it says, "I stop for crack whores."
I love crack whores.
Oh my God. That's not a joke. I didn't make that up. Like, who would make that up off the top of their head? Bumper sticker. Oh no. Powder and paint, make the baby was shit. Same thing. Hey, anytime you guys are all, all hussied up and it's all fake, come on. That's not fair. Makeup, padding in your bra? What? That is now they got these like spandex. Now they got things that make you guys' butts look like what they were when 48 years ago. Not fair. That is so not fair. Yeah, I'm still in. I'm not gonna lie. Not a deal breaker whatsoever. God, I can't keep my mouth shut. That's what I'm going for, Laura. Isn't it so much more fun to laugh than not? Hell yeah. You get to my boat every time. Come on, chat. I've had Pat my bra since I was 10. Think about what you're saying. That's horrible that you were even conscious of that at 10 years old. But I remember, yeah, 10. If a girl had boobs or not had boobs, got a 10-year-old's attention as a boy. That tells you a whole lot. That tells you everything you need to know right there. It's just normal part of the whole experience. Yeah, so ending up with like triple Fs, nice. I'm jealous. Yeah. Hey, Lennon, write 3M to the 3M show in the mirror. I saw this on a Michigan license plate. Is that one of those ones and you see it backwards and it tells you? I'm trying to get it just from your typing right now. Write 3MTA3 in the shower in the mirror. Like, you know what I mean? And then you'll see it backwards. What's it gonna say? It's gonna say, or it's the spacing in between the letters. Hold on. I can't get it from. No, not that smart. I think I am, and I'm not. I will. I gotta write it down though. Or I'm not gonna be able to remember that. Everybody, don't stop. Don't talk right now in chat. I'm gonna lose it. No triple D's though. No triple D's though. Triple gold dip is good enough. Triple has to be dangerous. Yeah, double D's is dangerous. Shit. Free. Does it have to be case sensitive, Mike? I gotta go with the capital M. I'm gonna write down the way you typed it. Lowercase t, lowercase a, and then 3 space, right? Space N, lowercase, and a space in between the M and the T. All right, man. I wrote it down just like you did it. It's just red rum, Laura. Is it red rum? That's it. And my eyes are burning, you guys. Damn it. I heard the dogs barking too, but I didn't hear a car pull up. Did you hear the dogs too?
Right now? Hear the dogs and both your dogs were already here.
Yeah, that's anything goes by the door. They're home. I just heard they were in the room. She's in the room. Stick the smart TV out of the living room, put it in the goddamn bedroom. Because the air conditioner's in there. And dogs, yeah. My king size bed. I hope everybody is having a good time, sleeps well. While dad's out here dying. I can read backwards. You know what? There's a lot of people. It takes a gene to do that. I don't think I have the back. I never could pull off the reading backwards. That's cool. Eat me is what it says. God damn it! You guys are ruining it. It wasn't. Tell him now. He wanted me to do it. Oh, Mike Wolf said it. Never mind. I bet a lot of me. So fun. You can't too, Laura? Maybe it's indigenous to women. Because you guys do every freaking thing backwards. Easy, easy. I didn't mean like you in specific. I just meant women. Yeah. I'm sorry. Hey. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know you guys do. Ass backwards, upside down, raw dog from the shaw till the wheels fall off. You guys are Yeah, you love them and you hate them, but I more love them. I love y'all. I do. You gotta remember, because I mean everything comes from somewhere. I really respect women. I love women. I'm impressed by you guys, you creatures. I was raised by a single mom. So like all the things that I judge men by are on a scale that they don't know is because of my mother. 3 jobs, 7 days a week, etc. So I got friends that their father was that the same thing. So it doesn't. That just tells you we're all the same. It doesn't matter. The sexes doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Insignificant. It is what it is. Whatever you are, and it was meant to be the whole nine. It just we're all just carbon-based life forms, people. We are cousins and brothers to plants and trees, and we're all the same. We're just anything alive that's carbon-based, which is every fucking thing in the in the universe. We're all family. We're all made of the same. When you break it down under a microscope X amount of times, you're gonna find the same shit. And people bitch about, no, you can't be. You're not. Yeah, we're not the same because you're a mile apart from me. That person's an idiot. Put him in a pillow sack and throw him in the river. He's wasting my air and water. Or send him to my house. I'll break his ass in. I'll have him weed the flower beds. I used to punish out all my friends' kids. They'd send their kids to my house. Send my Uncle Tiny's house when I had my house, and because I put them to work doing the yards. And you know what? They never came back twice. Best punishment on earth. Make the kids cut the grass and weed the flower beds. Yeah, and I miss it. God, I miss it bad. Really, really bad. I had something to look forward to every weekend. That was like normal. Didn't cost you money. These are righteous things, If, yeah, I shouldn't have said that way. If righteous is even possible. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus, with little puppy dog tails and penis. Do you know? Sorry, pun was intended, but inappropriate. Don't ever apologize, ever. That is so not like that is a bad attribute. You got the balls enough to say it, and then you instantly cave and give in and go, oh, but I'm sorry. Do not do that no more. Work on that. I think I do a lot too. You got to be about, if it was an idea, you have to trust. Let me put it this way, trust your brain. If you had the thought to say it, that because we really aren't in control very much at all, your brain thought enough of what it just took in and processed to, there's your rebuttal, or your 10 cents. There's something to be said about that. So don't backpedal. And God, I say some stupid shit. I am not gonna lie. But for whatever reason, it was why, because like, start being conscious of it. You're like, why the hell did I think that or say that? Just trust. You don't have to track and do the back work and go, oh, that's what it was, because that's what you'll get to. Your brain did all that for you fast, like a lickety split boom. That motherfucker blinks, breathes while you're asleep. It's way superior to you and me. Your brain is the bomb. Be thankful you have one. So occasionally, instead of just hooch and whatever and cigarettes, put some good stuff in, because it will. Brain health is a real thing. But out of all of it, it don't matter what you eat, smoke, dope, shoot, but I don't care. If you don't use it a lot, you're done, because it is a muscle. You have to entertain it. So if it coincidentally is something you like, and you exercise in your brain, like reading some shit that made you not be able to put the book down. How many people say, oh, I couldn't put it down? Man, that's steroids for your brain. Steroids. That's making you Arnold, not Arnold. Yeah, you use it, you lose it, like all these stupid sayings. It really does apply to your brain. I have no shame in my game. I just don't want to offend others. Just use my manners. I know. I'm always apologizing after I say things that they're kind of on the edge, and I shouldn't do that in my. This is my stream. So you doing it, you're right. You are right, and it's nice that you know the things that along those lines because that's old. That's old fashioned. That's like I'm a victim of old fashioned. I used to think your first thought was usually the right answer, but not everything. Huh? Go with your first mind. How many times you heard that? I agree, and I think it is. I think statistically, your first the first thought is the best guess you're going to come up with because it's not always the answer that's being looked for. Like context matters, but I think it is the best one to go with. And of course, there are going to be memories that will be. This is where you get screwed. The anomalies are usually stronger memories, and you will refer to them first over the regular everyday ish, which is really the stuff that is the best, and you should want to get to. You don't want to base and buy things or make judgments and make decisions on the one offs because those will screw you in life. You want to do it on the first. Yeah, you know what? I was right. The first thing that pops in your head is as good as you have to offer up. So stick with it. Yeah, and then you start to second guess yourself. It does lead to other things. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yep. All that stuff. I love all that. It's really. It's like the most why people don't like entertain it more because it benefits you so tremendously. It's not even funny, man. I when I was younger, I had I had other people tell me I was smart. Yeah, I'm not. I don't think I'm smart. I think I'm just I put a lot of effort and a lot of money into this shit. So I better know some stuff. That's all that is. It's not a big deal. But when I was younger, so I just got a fucking brain hiccup. I don't even know what the hell my point was. Don't I hate that? I call it a senior moment, brain fart. What were we talking about? That's a bad sign. It could be aneurysm, growth. There's only so many things that will cut a signal off like that fast. That's happening more and more recently, lately, which tells me that I might be running my course, headed for the glue factory. Second guessing, so that's a derivative of an action that's like an effect. That's what we're talking about. Train of thought derailed. Yeah. Anyhow, it must not be that important if I can't remember it. When you hear that, that's bullshit. That's your body giving you a clue that something's off kiltered, something's not right. You know, usually it's your diet. My diet's atrocious. Um, it could be a injury. You know, you could have just fell down. You could have shook your head real fast. That's all it takes for brain damage in some people. Every time a boxer gets hit in the head, a punch lands in his head, it's the equivalent of a heart attack to your brain, and they still allow boxing. Well, I think they should personally. Like my beliefs, man's free to do whatever the fuck he wants. But after being told that, you're an idiot to fucking want to go do that. Anyhow, yeah, punch drunk, Ali, punch drunk for life. That's a great example, you know. Although that was his style of boxing, he'd outlast you by letting you beat him to death. I don't see that being very commendable, but Ali was, you know what, he is. I'm not gonna say was. He was smart, very intelligent, like deep thinker, very deep thinker, and he knew how to deliver it. You know, he was trying to give people stuff that they weren't ready for, these ideas. You know, Ali was a necessity at the times that they were in. So people should be thankful that they know about him and not just like put him into just he was a boxer. Get away from me. Those people they sucked the life out of me. Yeah, people have died but from being hit in the head once. It happens all the time. You don't hear about it. You don't hear about a lot of shit. I'll tell you that right now. It happens every day. But I'm not going to get into it because I don't want the CIA to come to my home and assassinate me in the middle of the night. They couldn't because I never sleep and I will shoot you in the face. But they got longer money and more people. I am coincidentally an OG from California, so that would explain the me reminding you of that, which is nothing to brag about either. So, but if you ever come back to California, girl, look a motherfucker up, come say hi. Don't come empty-handed up my driveway, please. You know, bring a pie or some ice cream. No, I'm joking. Everybody in here is welcome. I'm not Lord A. If you ever come to Southern California, come by. The only thing I can promise is if I have a few bucks in my pocket, I will spend it all on me. And I got a 50-gallon drum barbecue, and I should have wrote a book on how to barbecue. We'll eat a lot of comfort food, and they probably laugh our asses off. I get that. It's like here, yeah, those things are wrong. They're indigenous. Like you know, a dude from like Brooklyn when you hear him talk, and he only never say he's from Brooklyn, or and people don't. I don't think that's even known that way. Like Californians, you know what I'm saying? The Californians is like the newest as the country grew. Like we're the youngest, and I've never heard anybody say, "Oh, he's from California." You can hear it in his accent. That's starting to morph. It's starting to come to light. People people know in California when they hear it because that's never really been a thing. Oh, it is now. Hey, wake up. You okay?
Yeah.
You alive?
Good.
I worry about you. I worry about you. I bet. Yeah, we got blackberry pies. I like the lemon one, not because of this. I always have. I like tart because I started smoking when I was 16 and my taste buds were all shot out. That'd be hell yeah, that'd be awesome. Hey, I know that they talked about it and they joked about it and it kind of died out, but I thought I was in a stream in SJ's and I thought it was a real deal. I know she's going to travel, but Kim Peavy talked about buying a bus to make the tour and then stopping at the users different points and like doing all like streaming every time. What a freaking great idea! I'm down for that. I didn't have a sweet tooth when I was a kid. Um, when they told me, and it's had chalk it up. I chalk it up as straight psychological. You know, like really mundane, easy to figure out stuff. I have a sweet tooth, a ferocious sweet tooth. It has not left me for 2 years. All I eat is sugar-based foods. When they told me no, I couldn't have it, and that's not weird. Is that weird? I go instantly say that, except that I think about it, and then it's really duh. What happened in the first grade when the teacher told you couldn't? I got in trouble. You cannot do that. First shit I would do. I'm a boy, and I didn't have a father, and I had issues with men, and tell me I can't go beat a 30-year-old cowboy up when I'm 16. I used to go to the cowboy bars and pick fights when I was a kid. Duh. My dad rode rodeo. My dad was a cowboy. That's hard to figure out. Psychology. I'm telling you, people, you figure some shit out. Fix yourself. I'm unfixable though, because I'm trying to spread my seed all over the walls, let alone the world. I don't know how many kids I got total. Three. Roughly. I just want to travel. Period. You get to a certain age, and like I've had a few close calls where I thought I was dying. Um, and all recently, like in the last 3 years, 3 or 4 years, like like bad things. So all that shit. Some people get there. You start to self-reflect, and then you start to go, "Damn, I wish I would have. I wish I would have done X. I wish I would have done this, that, the other." And it's true. So I could see like the guy on his deathbed, like having regrets, and I already have a ton of regrets, but I have changed completely, 360 everything in my life. So I have 2 years under my belt of the things that I know are poison. I recognize it, and I have X'd them out of my life. All the cats I grew up with, I have one friend left in my whole life because the rest of them were poison. I wish them all well. These are guys I take a bullet for to this day, and but I won't answer the phone for them because our relationship is not it's not fair. It's they only call when they need something type of shit. You need to get, if you got those in your life still, get fucking rid of them. Kick them to the curb. Don't let the door hit you in the ass because they are taking away from the quality of your life. Man, that's some deep shit. That's too deep. That's too much. That's about how far we're going in this stream. I can't give it all to you guys yet because I had aspirations of charging for it. That's horrible. I really don't care about money. When I say charge, I mean like wash it. No, I don't have a car no more. You're gonna come vacuum for me. Then I'll tell you all life secrets. Yeah, I'm lying. I'm a big softy. I'll just give it to you. All you gotta do is ask. 23. Yep. I think I had epiphanies I had a lot of that I still draw off of. Major, like change the course of your life type deals. So like Cindy's saying she had it at 23. I bet you've had more that you should have you should even think about it. But like life altering, changed the whole course of my life, and I still use them as like they're still lessons now. They still apply. I don't think they will forever, but so far they still do. Some cool stuff. Yeah, saying that's the same saying. Yep, means the same thing. Friendship, right on, right on. Yeah, so I'm gonna guess, Cindy, you got burned like horribly. Like the kind of trust and love you give somebody that's not even blood. And I'm not even a big fan of blood because I've been hurt by people closest to me that are family, even more so. So it's just you take it all with a grain of salt, right? It's all the same. It's just life, it's just living. But it hurts. It hurts bad. So I've had that happen like every year of my life, which I came to the realization that it was because of like where I was in life, and I didn't have like normal stuff ever. Like at young ages, I was responsible for like things that you don't make kids responsible for. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy, because I didn't have all the tools to do it like responsibly. I did my best, and then I was that guy that would like it didn't work out. Somebody got killed, some shit. It was my fault, and I would take it out on me. Yeah, yeah. Damn it. I think everybody's got those, which is unfortunate. But you have to think about it deeper. Like all the things and the experiences are what make you who you are, right? Like tomorrow might change me. The next 5 minutes might change me, literally, to where tomorrow you guys notice it. It's always possible. It's always in play. So, with that said, I think a healthy dose of taking the shit into the stick is better than not ever. Because you meet people that their whole life is easy and they're rotten people. So I think a healthy dose of, you took it in the shorts. It didn't, for no reason you got the bad luck. Don't always be quick to go, poor me. Cool, maybe I got enough of it, and it made me a better person, or I can judge those or see it better, faster, sooner. I really don't know. I just guess a lot. Live and learn. You live and you learn. Yep. Yeah. Oh, I'm trying to find more blessings. That's for sure. But I'm trying to recognize because I haven't been doing it, and I knew I was gonna have to put the same kind of 24/7 effort in. I am tired, and if I don't address what my body's telling me right now, it's gonna hurt me tomorrow. I won't stream when I want to, and I've been getting in a rut of doing that. And I apologize, Cindy, 3 times because I always mean what I say, and I try to always do what I say, and I haven't been able to keep that up. That's new for me. So I'm going to say arrivederci. You guys don't have to leave. You just can't stay here. Yeah, that's. I think I'm gonna try to catch some. I'm like that dude that give me 3 hours of sleep straight, upside down with like in a chair, this lovely chair, and I'm like I'm a brand new man. I'm James Brown, downtown James Brown, and I just broke my toe. Happens all the time. Hey, I like your wife, Mike. She seems like the bomb. Good sense of humor, and she's not shy. She had a lot to say. You got your good one, dude. And I'm basing that all on a chat. So that's pretty awesome. Vampire. I've always been late night. Love y'all. Love you too, Laura Day. Don't forget to hit the like button, you guys. I hate saying that. I don't know why. It seems cheap. Like begging for but you really have. You know what? The times I do say it, those numbers analytically are way better. So I have to say it. I like her too. She's a good gal. Right on. Right on. Yeah, peace and love. Peace, love, and peace and love. Don't take no wood ones unless you get them from me. I got them. They're all a little cheap advertisement there. We gotta get Silver Topaz out of the shell because I bet that guy's got more experiences than the same amount as us. He sits back and gets to like laugh his ass off, or he's always in the cut. And I love Silver Topaz. Love me some Silver Topaz. All right, you guys. I'll see you. I'll see you. If I don't see you in 4 hours, I'll see you tomorrow. But I'm glad you got to see me. 2350. 20. Oh, you never said just matter of factly yes once. 2350. I'm gonna send this cool knife. Yes, ma'am. Matter of fact, if I don't write a note down, this was a waste of a piece of paper. You guys told me what it meant. I wrote because I did really write it down, dude. I don't bullshit. But this belongs to Cindy. Mixing it up. Bye, Laura. You're very welcome. Y'all be good now. Y'all come back now, you hear? What was that from? Was that Mel's Diner? Flo? Kiss My Grits.
Yeah.
I love that show. How do we do it? How do we end it? Oh, yeah.